for shows.
P.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing.
What the fuck? What's up, everybody? I am Big Lovin. This is Don DellaSnooch, and as always, we got Dragon Buddy. Welcome to the Escape Pod, a place where friends gather to talk all things geek inappropriately. This week, somehow, Superman's returned.
He's back.
Bing bong.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah, I mean,
He just went on a space adventure with no snacks.
None.
Just fucking left.
yeah. No snacks.
No snacks. He's like,
He
I'm
hop-
out, guys.
Yep. Hopped in his chocolate starfish and took off.
You can't
Wow.
fucking do that.
I've been out in a starfish.
What? It was a good time.
It's space starfish.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go revisit fucking
plug.
Superman Returns with Brandon Routh and Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor. It's gonna be a fun conversation. I think there's a lot of different kind of shit to talk about. It's gonna be a little bit different than we do, but hopefully it's kind of how we're doing things.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you guys stick with us and enjoy that convo later as
Eventually.
we do. Yeah, eventually, because that's what we do. Eventually.
Yeah.
So what's up, dude?
Nothing, man. I'm just here. You guys are in charge.
Why? That's not smart. Not fucking
Terrible
smart at all.
decisions.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Whoa.
Calling Kelly out.
Yeah.
Caller.
What'd you do?
Kelly,
What
on,
did you
you sent
or
me that
not do?
video, and it's not MP4. It's like a .mov, and
That googly goo.
I can't do anything with that.
If Hennifer sent it to you, that's probably why we can't send
Yeah,
it.
no .movs on
Yeah.
StreamYard. It has to be MP4.
Trojan horses where I'm not wearing Trojans.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you get fucking scabies in the dick.
You don't want that. It's not good. It's like a glass. They go in, you break, snap.
What the fuck?
Ouch, your dick.
What? I don't want to. I'm sorry. I've said too much.
You know somebody's had scabies in the dick?
You don't worry about the knowledge that I have.
All
for
this,
certain
it's like a
things.
glass glow stick.
I don't want it. A glass glow
He's
stick.
like-
Don't break that.
First you
Now
snap it,
it's
then you
glowing.
shake it.
It's not good.
It's radioactive.
Hey,
He's a glowing.
what is that? That's my kryptonite cock. You know what I'm saying? It's nice.
Check this out, Lois.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, Peter.
oh, you're making
Wrong
my
Lois.
my machine's crying.
My machine.
But yeah, no. So yeah, we're running the show. That's not good, Dragon Buddy.
Yeah, you guys are in charge.
I don't
We're
like
running this show on bad decisions.
it. All on bad decisions.
How do you power this vehicle? Bad decisions.
Did you push the red button? Fuck.
Fuck, that's for
Why even
inappropriate
make a
humor.
red button if it's going to do that?
It's not necessary. Don't like it.
Why would you want a button that makes the motor fall out of the car?
Just in case, bro.
Just in case. No, not in case. You just don't do that kind of shit because I'll push the
I've had enough of your shit.
It's a conversation starter, okay?
Right?
Hmm.
And Ender.
Yeah, or and Ender.
Fuck.
Ooh, Ender's game. Oh,
Nope, never got into it.
what?
Yeah, sorry. dude.
Oh,
Sorry.
Ah,
oh,
I didn't. I just didn't. I didn't. I'm sorry, you guys.
Talk
Don't get upset
about edging. That's bullshit.
I apologize.
Almost there, and then he was like,
Yeah, you guys like it?
yeah. Me and Chris both got hard at the same time, and you're like, yeah, Bing Bong,
Yeah.
fuck your dick.
whack it in the
Stomping.
toilet seat. Pow.
Stomping on it in stilettos. You didn't like it.
No, step on the cubes.
It's like a fucking belly button
Step
ring with
on
an
the
air
cubes.
freshener hanging off it.
I fucking love this shit. Fucking Stewie. Step on my cubes, man.
See, this is what happens when you guys run the show.
No, it's fucking fantastical, bro. That's fucking fantastical.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
It's been a week.
Yeah, no, I just asked you what the fuck's been going on, and then you're like, you're running the show. So what the fuck's been going on?
You're running the show.
Yeah, I'm asking you what the fuck's been going on. I'm running it, telling you what the fuck's been going on.
It's been a week.
All right, man. All right, makes sense. I'm with you.
No overtime at work.
You're fucked.
I mean, I got to tell you, that puts me in a place.
Yes.
And it's not, it's just, it fucking knocks me off my routine.
Yeah.
I get up every day at 4:00.
Right.
I've been getting up every day at 4:00 for years, more or less. I fucking every day, 4:00, I get up. Now I look at my fucking clock and go, I don't have to get up for 2 hours.
And it upsets him.
It
That's
makes me
weird.
mad
He's upset about it. It's kind of weird.
because I'm up. Like
Yeah.
my body is like, hey, we're up. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go pee, and then we're gonna go back to bed.
Right.
And sleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, most of the time it works, but sometimes not.
No.
It's ingrained.
Because
That's what he does.
yeah, I'm up.
That's what he does.
I'm up at 4:30. I'm up at 4:45. I'm up again at 5:10.
Fuck.
But this was a waste.
I'm
Yeah,
just
fuck
like,
that.
I could have got up and played video games or any number of other
Yes.
things.
But he didn't.
I could have went to the gym.
But he didn't.
I'm just mad.
He's just a piece of
Right.
shit.
That happens at least 3 days out of my 5 days that I'm working straight time.
Yeah.
Makes me so mad.
Damn it.
He's no good.
And I don't get paid for it.
So he's just up and angry.
Right.
Oh.
Up and angry. Didn't
I
even get paid
explained
for
to
the
this-
shitty sleep.
I explained to somebody at work the other day. I was like, she's like, well, we make this much money an hour. And I'm like, yes, that's true, except for when we work 10 hours, then we average about this much money per hour. No, we make this much for 2 hours and then this much for the other 8. I'm like, okay, listen. Do you understand what average means?
Right. Average.
So I'm just accustomed to, in my head, I average about this much. And then
Not now.
when you don't make that for a couple of
No.
weeks and you get your check, it literally says on the top of the check, bing bong.
Fuck
Right.
yo life.
Remember
Sign
all
on
that
the
shit
back.
you thought you might want to do this 2 weeks?
You ain't.
Nope.
You
Nope.
ain't. I hope you
Fact.
got some Kraft singles and some ham slices.
Yeah.
Make
Yep.
some rolls, bitch, because you can't afford the bread.
Yep. You're not going out. You're eating at home. You're just not.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I'm just not doing.
That's not doing any of it.
Nuts.
I got a concert on the 16th of June. So like that's probably about the next time I go out.
I like it. It's what it is. It's what it's got to be.
Good.
Yeah. What else happened? Oh, finished Jedi Survivor.
Yes, you did.
Nice.
That was wild. I thought I was going to finish it for 3 days in a row.
Damn.
Like
Wow.
the one day I was like, oh, it's got to be getting really close. And then I got to what I was like, oh, this is almost the last encounter and I'm exhausted. And I went to bed at like 11 o'clock.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. And then the next day I sat back down and I was like,
Congrats, Isaac. Fuck yeah.
in fact, I think that night I talked to Corey for a while and then it was like maybe, I don't know, 9:30 or whatever. I'm like, I'm going to play. I only got half hour, 40 minutes left and I should be done. So that night at midnight, I got to a point where I was like, oh, there's a save point here.
I should
Well,
use it.
well, shit.
This is not that I'm not at the end of
I'm
this
not
This
game.
close,
isn't
guys.
credits at all.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
So then I fucking put it away for the night. And then the next day, I don't think I got to play. And then last night, I got to play. And I think I started playing at like 7:30.
Yeah, and I know because you fucking sent to the Galactic refugee chat a screenshot or a picture of your TV beating the fucking game. You're like, I finally beat it, and it was like 11
Yeah.
something at night.
It was
Oh, shit.
11.
I'm like,
anyway.
holy fuck, man!
Damn.
Like,
Oh, shit, Corey's calling me out. That was at 10:30. You were already past your bedtime. Fair enough.
Facts.
But I mean, very much like I thought I was almost done with that game, and there was 6 more hours of gameplay.
Jesus, that's awesome though. You gotta want that though. That's
Yeah,
what it's
oh,
all
yeah.
about.
It's like that one rare unicorn where she blows you and you come and she won't stop. And you're like crawling up the
You
wall.
met a unicorn On top of that, you met a unicorn that gives blowies.
That's
Wow.
what made her a unicorn.
Oh, it's a woman. I
Oh.
thought it was an actual unicorn.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
And
you
it kept
hold on to
going,
the
and then you
horn.
were, yeah.
Yeah, you have to for safety reasons.
Put a cork on
There's
it.
no bar.
No,
on this
because that's
ride.
not dangerous. The unicorn's going down on you, and then she comes up like, "Are you done yet?" And you're like, "Oh God!" The fucking just goes through your fucking body. You know
This
what
was
I
a
mean?
terrible
Like,
idea.
it's not- I'm just. You gotta
Yeah, you got
mind the horn, bro.
Yeah, mind the horn.
Mind the horn.
Bob
I,
and
did,
weave.
I don't want to see.
You got to
nothing.
twist it, cup the chin.
Yeah, dude, because shit could happen.
Twist the horn.
Shit, yeah.
Give it the old horn.
Give it the
twist.
old horn twist. What the fuck? Yeah, dude. Twist his horn.
Oh my God, this is sex.
That video is got to be
It's
one
so-
of the funniest
It's
things.
the best.
Give me the old dick twist.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
whoa,
dude.
whoa,
Twist
yeah.
his dick.
Give him the dick twist.
Twist his dick. So good. So
Oh.
good.
The best part about that is he wasn't the one filming it.
Right.
No, somebody else was.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Huh?"
The guy in front of the guy that did the funny thing. It was
Oh,
great.
So good. So good.
So good.
Hell yeah.
That was really my whole fucking week, man.
Whole
I
fucking
just- I-
jiddly jam. Well, then I'm gonna steal it and I'm gonna go saying I was the complete opposite and had all the fucking working hours. I was the one going in at 5 and going in at Saturday and Sunday. So like complete opposite. When I wasn't doing that, doing home stuff at home with the kids, the wife, whatever. And then I was playing a lot of well, not a lot, but when we could get together, I was playing
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2 with DB and Old Man Johnson. Sometimes Red Bush Assassin.
Yep.
Your
Yeah.
brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law. Well, sometimes two of them.
Yeah.
Justin.
Newest.
Wait a minute. Let's explore that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Red Bush Assassin.
Yeah.
Now, does this individual
You know who this individual is.
assassinate folks
Of course he does. He has a red bush.
and have a red bush, or does this one assassinate red bushes?
He has a red bush and does assassinating.
Okay, fair.
But that's a,
sometimes
I
I
like
had to know.
it's a fantastic screen name. Like it's up there with my son's Call of Duty Infinity Ward name is Versace Bukkake, and that's the fucking greatest fucking. It is so like
It
I'm
is
so
good.
proud of him.
That is really
It is. It's Versace Bukkake. Like that just sounds like
Wow,
like
that's-
let's make a rap group. What is your
that's
name? We're
fancy
Versace
casting
Bukkake,
couch.
right? Like that's I want it on a t-shirt.
I had to explain to somebody, I can't remember who it was, what bukkake was.
Uh.
And they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, what's fucked up is I've only had 2 gamer tags in the existence of having an Xbox.
Mhm.
Right.
So from Xbox 360 now to the 3rd iteration of the Xbox, whatever. Even on PlayStation, when I was in the PS Network, I was Shocker SHOCKHER 2P1S. That was my
Mhm.
fucking because
Nice.
when I was in the military, we had this whole Shocker thing. Like we are convinced Shocker came back and into prevalence because of us in
Because of the military.
Florida. It's a whole thing, and it really happened. You're welcome. But whatever. So that was my
Thank you.
gamer tag forever. And then Jordan starts fucking gaming, and all of a sudden, what are you doing there, buddy?
What?
Okay, I thought you no.
You gonna be
anyways,
all right?
Yeah, no, I'm scared.
No, I'm texting.
Jordan. That's fucking weird. Jordan, I'm getting him set up on Xbox. Like, hey, next paycheck or whatever, I'm gonna get you your own Xbox Live account, and you can play your games and have your things. So start thinking of a gamer tag you want, dude. Like right off grip. He's like, I know. I'm like, what? He's like, I want to be the Shocker Killer, or the Shocker Killer. See, he wanted it to be SHOCKHER Killa KILLA.
Nice.
And I was like, no, the fuck you aren't. Because you have no idea what fucking shocker means. It's not fucking happening. So I was like, I'm changing my name, fucking changing your fucking, and I made him, I kind of hinted and made it, he changed his to Jordy Man 23. And I changed mine to Big Lovin', and it's been Big Lovin' ever since. But yeah, he wanted to become the Shocker Killer, and I just couldn't have that shit.
Why?
Just no, because he was like fucking 9 or 10. No. Now he thought long and hard. He knows the right decision.
Hey,
Versace
It-
Bukkake.
we have to look at it as Brady said, don't do it. and now he's Versace Bukkake. And
Yeah,
Great.
and I mean, really,
Right.
Shocker
Greatness.
would have been a blessing
Right.
before Bukkake.
I mean, but really though, but no, seriously, like, no, what kind of bukkake? Oh, fuck, Versace? Goddamn.
Versace.
Even
That
That
better
sounds like an expensive.
if his name was Shocker Bukkake.
No, Versace bukkake, and he has a fucking cat named Versace.
Oh, that's even better.
And
Well,
that cat, yeah, it's
then now
fucking great,
there's
dude.
depth.
Poor cat.
It's fucking the best, dude. It's fucking great. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
It is fucking great.
Step up your gamer tag names is what I'm saying, folks.
My gamer
Right.
tag name has been Jetfire 1979 for about a decade.
The first fucking Dungeons and Dragons game we played, his fucking character's name is Jetfire.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's a thing.
That's a thing.
It's a
Yeah,
running.
I've always been Dragon Bud. It's
See?
That's
since the
fucking great.
beginning of it.
I
I
did
went Dragon Bud and went, what do you mean there's already a Dragon Bud? I just thought of that. So then I'm like, well, I really like Dale Earnhardt Jr., so I'll throw the 8 on the end.
there you go. It works. It works.
There I am.
Fuck yeah. I love it, but like I've had 2. I don't change them.
Right.
I only change it because of the kid. And I mean, a majority of people call me Big Lovin' all the fucking time. So
Right.
it works.
Absolutely.
So how the fuck did we get there?
Your dick.
Oh yeah.
Finished,
My dick is like a video game.
Oh.
Not your dick.
Mash the
Oh,
buttons, try to
Mash
figure it
them
out.
buttons. Don't
Try
forget
to
to
figure
mash
it out.
the A
Oh
button.
God, it's so messy.
Oh, it keeps slamming the B button.
Oh jeez.
Ouch.
Is that a rumble pack in your testicles?
Now they're talking about my new Dungeons and Dragons character, Fistfire the Prolapser.
Fistfire the Prolapser. That's the best.
Oh, you mean the coffee guy?
Come on.
I'm
you have
so
to-
confused.
you do have the best catchphrase.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't top that.
No, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's the thing I think people don't realize, that playing Dungeons and Dragons truly is a lot of fucking fun.
Right.
If you're playing with the right people, you're
Wow.
having a fun time.
You're laughing. You're having a good time. It's a story. And
Yeah.
you're lost.
And I like making it a wacky, zany, naked gun fucking style of story, man.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some Robin Hood fucking princess or fucking Men in Tights type of like, wait, what the fuck just happened?
And I will say that's something we've been a part of with that Red 5 Dragon, or the Red 5 Tavern.
Yes.
And that is a lot like if you were to watch Prime, they have the Vox Machina series.
Oh,
about-
Vox Machina is so fucking funny.
We try to hit on those little things. You have a bard trying to fuck everything. You try to pull from that kind of side of D&D.
Yes.
It's hilarious.
But that's what it is, man. Like, seriously, dude, find you that group where you can get in there and just have a good fucking time.
Mhm.
Tell a story, be a little silly, then you have your moments where you're like, oh shit, that's crazy right there.
Every
Right.
once in a while, you'll run into somebody who wants to be a dungeon master and does not give a fuck about the fun part of it.
Yeah,
Right.
And that can be a real fucking drag.
that would suck.
Yes.
So if that happens to you, fucking bail.
Yeah, run away, dude.
yeah.
Run the fuck away.
Don't let somebody like that fucking put you off the. And I mean, there is a sect of Dungeons and Dragons players
First,
that,
gatekeep.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, that gatekeep, but also like have a tendency to get mad if you don't take it seriously enough.
Right.
Where you're like, all right, we obviously came here for different things.
Right.
Yeah,
But play Dungeons and Dragons with fun people.
because
fuck
then
it,
it's a good time.
fucking time.
It's a good fucking
It's
time.
supposed to be fun. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why you're doing it.
We play like my son was telling me when he started playing Dungeons and Dragons, like the shit that they would do and how they would fuck with each other and screw each other. But their dungeon master was like, he was on board with it. So he's like, oh, you're going to do that? This fucking happened. You're like, son of a
You-
bitch.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
That was
I'm a snake.
the thing that I always thought was fun. Jess would come up with ways where he was like, I know these fucking dicks are gonna pull this kind of shit.
Mhm.
And then he would just be like, as soon as you would be like, well, I'm gonna do this, he's like, bink. Like he
Right.
Yeah. No, you're not.
I knew you were going to do that.
yeah. I thought about that like 8 times.
But there was more times than not. He was like, well, I'm making a whole fucking new story up, guys, because you completely turned left.
yeah.
And we were supposed to just go straight. You're like, yeah, we don't do that.
No.
It's like all the signs said go right and you picked left.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Right.
And we totally have to make him make a whole new story up or catch his story up with us.
Right.
It's
Well, if
the
you,
best.
if
And
you
he
can
was
keep your
good at
DM
it.
on their toes, man.
Yeah.
Keep your DM ready to go.
Yeah.
For everybody that was at the Red 5 Tavern on Friday night, we found the coffee guy.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
Clark.
Yeah, it's a carcass, all right.
That's,
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Clark.
great.
Or Clark.
I'm glad you brought that up
Yeah.
because I think that's a good transitioning into hashtag do your research.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Hashtag save Dave.
Hashtag say because it's been a tough I'm gonna lay some things out. I know you got some things you're gonna show to the people, but I gotta let it be known. Okay, for those in the know, which majority of you guys are, Sidebar Cantina did not have a show Monday.
Yeah.
Coincidence? I don't know. They come back after 2 weeks, no Hennifer, government official, come back. Hennifer starts running her fucking mouth.
Wow.
Dave
It's
is losing.
exposed.
Yeah, Dave is losing it. Like he is so taken over by Hennifer.
Jason looks scared. And,
Yeah,
and
Jason
we're scared
just,
for him.
Like, yeah. So, the research this last week has been very, very tough. I feel like when I get to where I need to be, somebody is trying to push me out.
Well,
of
you know,
that
like
space.
like when a new trailer leaks or something, you know, that you've got a little window where you can see it, and then like Disney comes by and they swoop it all up again and it's gone. You can't find it any fucking where.
And that's, yeah, I think Hennifer's kind of been trying to clean up the dark web as
Yeah.
best you can.
I feel that's why they didn't have a show on Monday, because Dave's brain was busy doing a different thing.
Yeah. Because hashtag save Dave. If you've seen the show from last week, very angry. Doesn't realize we're just he's talking about propaganda. Like I don't understand.
Yeah,
like we're
training
just
and
here. Yeah, it
Against
was
training. And you know what? And we're seeing this affliction,
Mhm.
you know, spreading beyond the screen.
Yeah.
There's loyal followers and good people
yes,
that have
great
been
people.
turned to the wrong side of this, and we want to let you know that we still love you and we care about you guys
Yeah.
with all our hearts, and we do this research for you and Dave. You know,
Especially Dave.
save the ATSW family, save Red 5.
Yeah.
We
Now,
don't want it to spread any further.
last week this one came up, and I mean we showed everybody, but it bears repeating. Like this one hits.
Yeah, there's
They can't delete this from my hard drive. This is important.
yeah, it's gross.
It's gross.
Very
It's
Yeah.
gross.
It's gross.
seriously.
This you want to show? I got shut down in the dark web. Hennifer, I got to get a new computer, new IP. I don't know what's going on. All I have is locations. All I know is last current known location of where Hennifer currently is. But this is what I have on just the U.S. soil where Hennifer has been seen.
Mhm.
Who
saw her in
base
Maine?
of operations. Huh?
Who saw her in Maine?
I don't want to delve into certain things. Just
We don't think they've been afflicted yet, so we should probably just keep that.
yeah,
that name
but
quiet.
I mean, a Maine sighting.
And Alaska site.
Yeah, that's the one that terrifies the fuck out of me.
Yeah, we should probably,
So
should we show that?
on the map, we did see Florida there.
Yeah.
And she was seen giving a speech with one of the other people she's infected, Ron DeSantis.
Oh,
Right down there in Florida.
Just all kinds of hateful.
Yeah, just like trying to destroy Disney.
Yeah, just trying to destroy
Right.
people.
Which really lends some credence to this photo right here.
Yeah, this photo says even
Yep.
more.
She
than what
couldn't
it did.
take down Disney this way. Ron DeSantis is the next route.
Yeah. What
Both
the
routes.
fuck?
It's like a double pronged approach, but it's
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
gross.
TikToking, but with less penises.
Yeah, with no penises.
No penises at all. Just like it's 2 solo cups. Just
Two solo
Two
cups.
solo cups.
So
Makes that odd sound.
we found a few things in our research that are like from the way deep past. You know, everybody remembers Richard
But-
Nixon.
but it's not even deep past. This could have fucking happened tomorrow because Hennifer is not of this universe.
Right. Well, it
Right.
very well could have happened tomorrow. In fact, I'm afraid that by giving or by showing these, she'll have the idea to actually make these happen, which is real strange.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but this, look at what the fuck is this? That fucking frightening. That is just like nobody saw that.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, but everyone in the room was.
And
Everyone
look at
saw
me.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Right.
Like,
Wow.
And then right after Kennedy was assassinated,
Taco crook. Oh. Wow.
that's just
he's even got the black eye and everything.
Yeah.
Like, it just happened.
like Hennifer beat the fuck out of him. I don't think that's security who did that. That's Hennifer. Like, I'm taking you down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that she originally there's an attack and then she takes over,
She pulled the trigger.
right? Yeah, she's the one that killed Kennedy.
Why is Backyard TARDIS so hateful?
He's doing his best. He hasn't done his research yet.
Pre-research.
Because he's saying some things in the chat. It's a little unnecessary.
So
The whole calling us tabloids like that hurts.
you know, some people like to say that there's multiple news outlets on television that do news, and then there's a news outlet that doesn't really do news. They kind of make up stories but call it news.
Is that what he's saying we're doing?
No, I think that's what he's implying, except for the rest of the news organizations are like, hey, this one is full of shit, and that one is like, hey, these are all these other news sources, they're the ones that are full of it. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. But what I wanted to get into is you had brought up the CERN thing.
Yeah.
And,
Important stuff.
and how it's changed our reality. I mean, is it Berenstein or Berenstein?
right. Mandela effect. Full effect.
Yeah.
Look who's part of that shit.
Yeah, look at all the
Who's front
googly
row?
guys.
I'm
Front
scared.
row.
I'm just saying.
So many
I,
googly eyes.
you know, like I said, the coffee guy, like it even goes to Red 5 Tavern.
Right.
Yeah, that like how? Why? Is
That
necessary?
is the Kool-Aid that's being served. And we're telling you, don't drink
Yeah.
the Kool-Aid.
And guess what, DB? Your wife is drinking the fuck out of it.
She is.
Mhm, mhm.
There's so much Kool-Aid in this house.
I don't know how you sleep at night. All those plants.
I can't.
Yeah. Haven't you ever seen Batman? You've seen Poison Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried. I
Yeah.
really am. I mean,
Googly Ivy.
right behind.
Oh my God. Listen to this.
I know.
Listen to what Backyard TARDIS is saying. I've gone from one end of the universe and back to the dawn of time to when time ran out of doing my research. Hennifer is not of these events.
None of
How-
that makes any sense.
I don't. What?
If you
Wow.
weren't in league with Hennifer, how could you travel time in the first place?
Exactly.
You just stepped on your own TARDIS.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
And it was laying right out there, all flaccid and on the ground to be stepped on.
But what we wanted to bring to you guys' attention is there's only so much time to discuss this stuff before the airwaves start getting clogged up.
Right.
Do your research.
Do
Because
your
other
research.
folks getting together, taking plane rides,
Yeah.
meeting at libraries.
Yeah.
Research
Yep.
being fucking done. Microfiche.
Yeah.
That's happening.
This has to be somewhere near Georgia, just based on the proximity of these two
Yeah,
folks.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jersey, Florida,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Miami.
Yeah. Maybe northern Georgia somewhere. Like,
I don't understand why Luna Girl's yelling in the chat.
whoa,
Right.
that's
We-
uncalled.
Like
for.
we
Wow.
definitely did call him out. She's like, backyard TARDIS, backyard has a TARDIS. Like we know,
Mhm.
obviously, and we know where he got it from, Hennifer.
Hennifer's obviously a Time Lord.
And she's corrupted that poor man.
Yeah, she may be the master.
Okay.
And then like, look, did we not play you the clip? The thing we told you last week, the hot sheets, bro. Tabloids is where we got to get the information. Because
There's
that's
a
where the
little bit of
real shit
truth.
is. That is
Right.
where the real shit is.
Right. You ever see the movie They Live? You know, like even in there, they tell you to look deeper.
Yeah.
And yeah, and backyard TARDIS. Maybe there is some insinuation in the name that there is time travel available.
But listen, what I've had a TARDIS, I've been really upfront about that. It's in the name. So maybe that's where Hennifer, maybe backyard TARDIS is the linchpin to all of it.
Oh, she
Maybe.
hitched a ride.
Maybe he's the ride and she's the companion.
And then in
Whoa.
turn, corrupting him, making us look like we're the bad guy when we're not. We're
What
just here to
makes you
hashtag
think-
save Dave.
And
What
this
makes
is
you think she needed to corrupt him? This
Okay,
might
and
be
this is for
BYT's
these-
whole thing.
these
You
Doctor
want to
Who
use it.
fans that are out there. I think she's responsible for the timeless child.
Ah, no,
You
say it
know,
isn't so.
I
I
don't even know what that means. I freaked out.
exactly. You have to be a Who fan, and if you get this reference, you know,
Mhm. Yeah.
you know, save Doctor Who,
Yeah, save Doctor, save the Doctor.
save the Doctor,
Save Dave.
save
Dave,
Dave.
Doctor, same diff.
Don't fall victim to this kind of snipery.
And do your research.
Do your research. Hashtag save Dave.
We still love all of you, even those of you who badmouth us, because we're not badmouthing you.
No, we wouldn't.
Mhm.
I mean, we kind of badmouth BYT.
Yeah, but that's necessary. He is the linchpin. We're putting it all together.
Okay.
That's different.
She hitched a ride,
He's the
created
pinch
some
lid.
bad
He's
episode
a
of
pinch
Doctor
line,
Who.
fucking, yeah.
It's all over.
Not fucking good, dude.
Okay. Okay. Luna Girl says she's the plant whisperer.
She also said Dave is fine. So
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah, and-
assuming that means she can't talk to plants.
Listen, if when you're married, you realize that the word "fine" does not mean fine. So
Right.
the choice of words here is very deliberate.
yeah.
No, that's very true. Honey, what's wrong? Nothing. I'm fine. Oh, fuck.
We're
I
done.
need to call a counselor.
It's shit's on.
That's what that means. Call the counselor now.
Right.
He got his TARDIS from Kevin Bacon, not Hennifer.
Whoa.
I don't even know.
I don't know if I trust Kevin.
See, then there's the Guardians of the Galaxy connection with the High Evolutionary. Then you go to like, what the fuck, man?
Kevin, where do you get Kevin Bacon on?
It's right there.
Says Kevin with a capital K.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's
that
obviously
must be Kevin Bacon.
right?
Yeah.
It only makes
No,
sense.
absolutely.
Maybe your research hasn't got you there yet.
No, I totally get it. I can't believe I didn't read
Okay, okay.
between the K.
Yeah, that's all it is, dude. Once you get that down, you know it all.
Mhm.
You're almost at 42.
Yeah.
So
But
you're
it's
welcome.
the meaning of everything.
Exactly.
Fuck.
That's what we bring to the people.
I'm only bringing you truths and research.
Thank
I
you.
didn't go too far. Maybe the research has brought something that was too far up close. It's in your
Yeah.
face.
Well, now that the smocking bear is here,
Yes,
you want to shout out the chat, buddy?
Fuck yeah, dude.
I will. So we have our misguided time traveler. We love him, and
We do.
we hope he does well. And he kicks the googly eye.
We hope
Backyard
he takes it.
TARDIS.
It's infectious.
And it's like farting on a pillow.
It is.
Uh,
Oh god.
Oh, no, got big guy and googly eye.
Uh,
Lunar Girl's in the chat, spying as usual. It's
Getting
like if you've
upset,
ever
using
seen-
all caps in her chat.
right, a lot of yelling. And if you've ever seen Inception, that's how she gets the topics to Dave and Jason, and then they can do it before we do it, and
Fuck.
yet it's still stealing. That's how that works. Smirking Bear, what's up, Smirking Bear? In our chat, ready for some escape pod shenanigans. Yes, we're moving from the research to the shenanigans now, so we came at a good time. Rolando, he is in everyone's chat. He is
Fuck yeah,
awesome.
he is, dude.
He's awesome. Isaac's in our chat.
Fucking Isaac. That's the guy right there.
He came with a signed waiver and everything. So
That's what I'm
he's
talking
clear.
about. He's ready to fucking play.
He's prepared.
That's what's up.
He's prepared. Tina's in the chat. I am reading all of the comments before I repeat them. So
Smart. She's learned you. She's learned you.
And I heard
It only takes once.
once, and you're like, oh, I can't get that back.
And we appreciate you, Isaac. Isaac said he came out of the woods for us, and we love that.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
That's awesome. Nicole's in our chat. She's still in there. What's
What up, Nicole?
From-
Yeah.
Speaking of members of Used and Abused, Scott was in our chat.
Oh, Mr. Scott. Nice you drop by.
And Corey was in the chat,
Hello, Corey.
informing us about Don's bedtime. Early.
Yes, 10:30.
She did too. She scolded
Early.
me. You were supposed to go to bed.
Oh, bitch.
Right. You showed up for the 4 p.m. dinner. You know what time you're going to sleep. And I think I have gotten everybody that's in our chat.
Did you
right
take
now.
your probiotic? Wait,
Did you
what?
take your probiotic?
The
As a
fuck?
matter of fact, I did.
None of your fucking business.
Take your Centrum Silver.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh,
That's deep cuts.
damn.
You know how much weed you could fit in one of those bottles?
In a Centrum Silver bottle.
Not saying I ever did that.
I'm just saying, if you put the weed in the Centrum Silver pills,
man.
you get.
You ever do Centrum Silver on weed?
man.
You ever,
I'm healthy as fuck, guys.
you ever do Centrum Silver that is weed, man?
That's crazy.
Is that a thing?
It is now. We just dreamed it up.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Copyright TM reserved.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
All right.
Fucking
I'm gonna
do.
shout out the
Patron. Patron?
patrons.
Patrons.
And I'm gonna do this like aggressively because last week Chantel,
Who isn't even here now?
Who isn't even
She'll
here
bitch
right now.
not. I didn't hear my name, even though we fucking said it.
was like, "You never say my name." Chantel
Chantal.
at Pop My Culture Pod
There.
chips
There it
in a bit. The Frank sent me a message on Twitter and was like, "Look, man, thanks for shouting me out on the show.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna try and be
Awesome.
around more. I've been super busy during the shows lately, but I'm around. I'm coming."
Cool. We understand that though, man. Fucking
Yes.
life gets in the way, dude.
Yes.
We
Totally.
understand, Frank. We understand.
Totally.
Steve Long, Darius Payne,
Hell yeah.
this guy.
Fucking. Whoa. You?
Yeah. Kristen Roscom,
Whoa.
Nick BYT Schaefer,
Oh. Okay.
Todd Lovin,
That's it. That guy right there, man. You know.
Dave Martin,
Fuck yeah, he's cool dude.
Yeah.
Too.
Eric
Pretty
Williams,
cool.
Dub right there, buddy.
King, Richie Armbruster.
What happened there?
I don't know.
That's
it,
weird.
That
it
went a
used to
little weird.
say Richie the King,
King
Armbruster.
Armbruster.
Now it says
Yeah.
King
That's-
Armbruster.
yeah. I don't know what's
All right.
going on with that.
Lunar Girl was probably one of the things that changed
Nice.
because of Hennifer.
Oh.
Right. Maybe he was
Fucking up
always
the
supposed to be
interwebs,
like
dude.
that.
Fucking up there.
Lunar Girl, Jess Bolt, Just Jen,
Oh yeah.
Scott and Kim Rasmussen.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Motherfucker, say what? Say something. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
Isaac,
Isaac. Yeah. Talk to
he
him.
wants to ask us a question.
What's the question? Ask us, buddy. We're here.
Yeah. Ask away.
We're here for you. Okay. We'll wait for you to catch up and
Yeah.
then we'll read it and then we'll answer.
and then we'll wait for you to respond.
yes, because that's how it's going. So start typing out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
We're
whatever.
there. We're reading. We're waiting. We're waiting.
We're
It's
not
Wednesday. The pants were never.
Are the pants off?
Oh, of course they are.
Of course.
It's always pantsless Wednesday.
But they're at the ankles in case of a fire
Yeah,
because it's summertime.
yeah, because it's
Wow.
always hot in here.
Mine are off because I'm drinking his, so I'll take care
Oh,
of the fire.
Jesus. And I use
Yeah.
my balls as a koozie.
And I use my balls as a koozie.
Oh, Jesus. It's fucking good stuff. Good
Welcome
stuff.
to
Coffee Talk, where we use our balls
as a koozie. You know?
Discuss that amongst
Oh,
yourselves.
what's that?
I'm a little bit clamped.
Talk amongst yourselves. It's good stuff.
Anyway, man.
Yeah, dude.
Is there anything else we need to talk about?
I don't, like, what are the people? Wait, was that the only question? Just the pants? So
Just
we're
the
past
pants?
that.
No, he was
Yeah,
like,
no.
"Hey, what's up with the pants?"
What is Luna Girl with all the hate tonight? Maybe
Yeah,
we should wrench
yelling.
her ass.
She's
Again,
getting a little mean.
yelling.
Yeah, she's yelling. She's like, and then she's like, son of a bitch is lying. He's wearing shorts and underwear. She didn't even call you DB. She called you son of a bitch. Not cool.
Well, now they're gonna have to call me Bear Ass.
Oh my God. That was not your ass. That was my front butt.
I was gonna take the helicopter to spin around.
Oh my Lord. Look, it's like jumping rope.
Clap, clap, clap. Slap, slap, slap.
Yes, dude.
Such a stupid fucking joke.
Nobody was listening to you.
No, good.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah,
Because nobody could hear you.
Yeah,
I just heard mumblings.
All of a sudden, Smirking Bear is lying.
Smirking Bear.
Smirking Bear is lying. She wrote SB is lying. That's crazy.
No, that's terrible.
Now she's
Yeah, why
yelling
would
at
you call? You
Smirking
don't
Bear.
even know
Listen,
that guy.
Listen,
Like, are
spy.
you?
Stop yelling at
Kelly's
our
a spy.
viewers.
Yeah, she's fucking looking in. She's like, Smirking Bear's definitely wearing pants right now.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Or
Let's
Smirking
leave
Bear.
Smirking Bear out of this.
Yeah,
Right.
and stop spying on people if they want to wear pants. That's their fucking
Yeah.
God-given right.
Right, that's where
Right.
she is.
Or
Looking at
not.
his
Yeah,
window.
yeah, Kelly, have a Snickers.
Motherfucker.
You're not yourself when you don't eat Snickers.
That's right.
With your
Together.
ass.
Get your shit together with your ass. Oh fuck!
You
Smell
might
my
not-
finger.
You might not gain any weight if
What's
you eat
going on
the
with
Snickers
that?
with your
You know, you
ass.
become a man, do we?
Be like,
Hey
how,
Ted, smell my finger.
how many?
Oh God, what is that? It's my ass.
It's a
how
Clark
many
bar.
Snickers a week do you eat? I eat one every day with my ass.
Yes. You ever
Won
eat a
6
Snickers
Oscars
with
that
your
year.
ass?
Hell yeah!
All right,
Terrible.
we're here to talk about
Yeah, dude.
the return of Superman.
Because he somehow
Somehow,
goes to fucking space without a fucking lunch or a snack.
that's 100% like the vibe I got out of the beginning of the movie, where I was like, Superman left at some point, and then he just like falls out of the fucking sky again.
Yeah.
5 years later.
Yeah. In the
he's dead.
same ship that he originally left fucking Krypton in.
It's weird, dude. All right, we're getting into it. So I'm gonna start. This is where I'm starting. Rewatching this movie, and then we can talk about from the first time. But rewatching this movie, I fucking love this movie until I did not. I was like when Superman's first coming back, when the whole plane situation happened, where he's making his return, and they're doing that old school, and he rips the fucking shirt, and they don't hold it. That's what I hated. You just see him bust it for a second, and then it goes to the next part of the scene.
Right.
But like, I love all of this movie up until we start dicking around with Lex Luthor making land out of the Fortress of Solitude crystal and kryptonite. Like, I get to that point where I'm like, really? And even though I've seen it before, I just got to that point, and I brought this up to Don as like, part of me kind of feels like later comic book movies, not just Marvel, DC, even their own Batman, even their own Superman, they just did a better job. The story had more weight to it.
Well,
I just kind of felt
let's
felt
look
like
at the last half hour of the movie, where we repeat a lot of scenes. Like, oh no, the plane's falling. No, it's okay. Oh no, the helicopter's falling. No, it's okay. Oh no, Superman's falling. It's okay.
Holy fuck, we
He's in.
talk about him and then he fucking shows up.
Wow.
It's a fucking Frank.
It's the Frank.
Hell yeah.
Frank Footer.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, dude.
He's a sweet transvestite.
That what? What?
Hey,
Hey,
Whoa.
do you, Frank? I ain't judging.
Right. Quick, get a Bud Light.
if you're a transvestite and you drink a Bud Light, does it undo that?
No, I think that I think
Does it
somehow
reinforces it?
somehow
Somehow Superman returns.
Somehow the gay is returned.
right. I have rainbow powers.
Somehow the gay is
I
returned.
have rainbow powers.
Fucking flicking Skittles out of his hand. What the fuck?
Dude, I want to be.
Taste the rainbow.
This doesn't make any sense.
Why did you become gay? Because I love Skittles.
Because I
heard
drank
there was
Bud Light.
superpowers.
I was
Rainbows.
already, and then fuck, man, you know.
You know, there was a rainbow on my can, and it made me be different. No, it didn't.
It got weird. It got weird. I was looking at Aquaman. I was like, God damn, look at the gills on that son bitch.
Look at the package
All
on
from
that
one
shipment.
Bud Light. Son bitch, goddamn. And I was a transvestite. That's even more confusing.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
I gotta think this one through. It's really hard.
Yeah, I became
Jason can mow my lawn and he can use my mower.
See, I'm
Jason
confused.
Momoa.
I'm so confused.
He can use his Momoa.
Or my mower.
Yeah,
My
no.
Momoa.
We're weird. I love it. It's the best. No, but at the same, like we were. This is
Have a bite of the James.
this is a sequel to the old Christopher Reeves
Yes.
universe movies.
Yes.
And I will say, Brandon Routh, I was having this discussion with Don. I feel like Brandon Routh plays Christopher Reeve playing Clark Kent and Superman. He doesn't play his own Clark Kent and his own Superman. I feel like he is very much saying, no, I'm playing Christopher Reeve playing Clark Kent playing Superman.
Right.
I don't feel like he gives anything else to that, to
There's
those
nothing
roles.
personal.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's just like, look, dude, you got to bring him and him.
Yeah,
Those two
right.
got to be connected. And you know what? He is that. And I feel like he captures it so well. Like the wardrobe department, putting him in his suits with the glasses, like him as Clark Kent. I really see Christopher Reeves.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
really see it.
And before
Well,
we go too far here, I didn't mean to derail you if you're on a tangent.
Okay.
You want to finish, TB?
Oh, it's just like when you have yeah, now it's gone.
See, I fucked it up.
It's all good. We'll get there eventually. It'll kick me in the ass. No, when you had Obi-Wan, where you're playing Alec Guinness playing Obi-Wan,
Yes.
where he gave it his own little flair. This was not. This was
This was very much.
was
He
him
was
playing
Christopher
Christopher
Reeve.
Reeve
Yeah,
5
that's
years
the way
later.
I felt about it.
I felt the same.
Which
way.
is fine because you're doing a sequel. This is a sequel to the last time we saw Superman as Christopher Reeve, So they're trying to, I thought he did a great job. I bought that. Even Kevin Spacey playing, that version of Gene Hackman. He called it a few times when we were watching. He's like, "Oh, that's Gene Hackman." Now, he's channeling Hackman there. Like, yeah, very much so. But here's one we maybe all agree: Lois Lane doesn't do it. Like, she doesn't feel like the Lois Lane I've been given.
She's along for the ride.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
she
she's
was
in the back
she was
seat.
a miss.
Yeah, and I don't like Lois Lane. Always felt like kind of a tomboyish,
But she's
But
supposed
she's-
to swoon for Batman.
for
Superman.
but she plays this tomboyish like physicality. But I'm trying to figure out the words in 2023.
She's fearless in her own right. Like,
but I don't
that
feel like
original
she
Lois
has
Lane.
that tough
But-
bravado that I've known her to have
to
in
be
these
fair,
other.
though, that stood out in the version from the 70s. Like
Yes.
that, like woman with some fucking nuts. That stood out.
Yes.
But now, in order for a woman to come across that way in a movie, she kind of has to be a complete fucking asshole, because
Yeah.
women over the last like 10, 15 years in film have been empowered to be powerful, strong female roles.
Right.
More so like as time goes on, but in the 70s, they were expected to be meek damsels.
Right.
Yeah, that was that women's lib that
Right.
that,
I
that
just-
push
I
to
just-
be equal.
I don't know. There was just a part of me where I felt like this Lois Lane wasn't the last Lois Lane that she's supposed to be. I felt like there was a complete disconnect. They didn't really
Corey's
look
kind of
similar.
Right,
Frumpy.
though, this character, this version of Lois is kind of frumpy.
Yeah.
Right.
She just is. Like she's supposed to be I think what they were going for was, this is a professional mom. So
Right.
like she's not dolled up. She didn't go to the office to meet somebody. She's married and has a kid, and like all the struggles that come with that, being a professional and having to run a family too.
Yeah.
But she does come across a bit frumpy.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
granted, she takes a ship door to the head, so definite concussion. And then has
Yeah,
no
but that
problem
was kind of
jumping
my
in the
favorite
ocean.
part.
And then like 20 minutes later, she's like, I'll go dive into the ocean and find Superman.
That was the first time in the movie she was adorable.
Oh, she's asleep.
Oh, look
She's
at that.
unconscious.
Oh, a head injury. So hot.
She got hit with a door. Oh, that's
See, Frank,
adorable.
the Frank says he was a good Clark, but not Superman.
Yeah.
And I
didn't
I-
mind him as Superman.
I didn't mind him, but I really agree with you, Frank. I think he was an exceptional Clark.
Mhm.
When I look at the aspect of, like I said, comparing him to Christopher Reeves,
Right.
what the fuck is the name of the guy who plays Superman now, or doesn't? But the last known Superman we've had,
Henry Cavill.
Henry
Cavill.
that's who it like.
He's not good at either.
He is his own Clark Kent. He is his own Superman. Like
Mhm.
those movies he's in, that's his character.
Right.
Right.
Ben Affleck is an excellent Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, but they
Maybe
all.
not so much the Batman.
I disagree.
Yeah.
No, I believe
thought
that he is
he is
built
he-
to be
he's
Batman.
the older Batman. He's the older
Yeah.
Batman that's
Yeah.
seen some shit.
Yeah.
Like, society sucks.
Right.
You
But
gotta
when
shake the shit out of people sometimes.
when he's being Batman, you don't go, fucking, that's what Batman is. You're just like, this Batman beats ass.
Yeah, he's
You know what I mean?
He's
Right.
tired of the shit.
He's in that same way, like you were saying about Superman. This his Batman is like, this Batman is different, but his Bruce Wayne is spot fucking on.
Yeah, he really fucking carried it and killed it as fucking Clark Kent.
Now
He-
Henry Cavill, like his
Henry Cavill is almost too cool to be Clark Kent,
yes,
True.
even though he's not really doing cool shit.
He was great, I think, in Man of Steel. Only I really loved his character in that because he plays a good Superman, but he's not really believable as Clark Kent.
yeah. When
Without
he's being Clark Kent, you can almost go, oh, I can totally see him smashing Gal Gadot.
Right.
And
Right.
Clark Kent
They
shouldn't
make
be
sexy
able to
babies.
smash Gal Gadot.
No,
Right,
Clark
for
Kent
sure.
can't even smash Lois.
Right. Lois is way out of Clark Kent's league.
Right.
Now, Tina brings up. I'm gonna pose this as a question. Tina in the chat says it is difficult to find someone to encompass both sides of the character.
Christopher Reeve, man. I think
I think
that's that
Yeah, he had it.
pinnacle of the character. He had the
did it,
stoic hero, and he also had the goofy, bumbling, reporter
Mm-hmm.
guy. I think he
Right.
really
and
nailed
I
it.
think it can be done because he's shown it, and we've seen it with Batman. We've seen it with Christian Bale. Like
Yeah.
Christian Bale made the choice to be like, I'm gonna come at it with a different voice. Like he really, those are two completely different people.
Yeah.
Even Michael Keaton's Batman, which most people would agree is the definitive Batman,
Their favorite Batman for
Yeah.
sure.
does not come across as the womanizer that Bruce Wayne is.
Right.
No.
Like he just doesn't get it. Now, Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne, you would buy him being a womanizer.
Right. Just for the sake of keeping the image of the
Yep.
Playboy Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
He does it as you believe that he does it as an act.
Yeah, George Clooney of all those Batmans being like the most Bruce Wayne of Bruce Waynes.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? The guy
Val
from
Kilmer?
Top Gun. Yeah,
Val
Val Kilmer never come across right as Bruce Wayne, but he did
No.
good as Batman.
Yeah, I thought he did good I would agree with that assessment. Yeah, I'm right there. But I really feel like Christian Bale hit both. I feel like Michael
think
Keaton hit both.
Yeah, the only problem with Christian Bale's Batman was the voice.
But that
the bomb?
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
real with
but
you.
I
I
think
think that became after the fact. I personally don't remember people making it a thing during.
I do.
I don't.
But when you push it up against like the animated series, which is I think a lot can agree
That's
that
the
it's
voice.
a pinnacle of Batman, all
Yes.
of Batman. I
Mhm.
think he gets
What's
that
that guy's
part
name?
where I am Batman, so my voice changes. So I think
Yeah.
Christian Bale really hit it.
What What
think
was
him and Michael Keaton are pretty close to being the.
what's the guy's name that was the voice of Batman?
He just passed.
Animated series.
Kevin
Tim-
Kiner.
Kevin Conroy.
Conroy,
Kevin
yeah.
Conroy. I said Kevin
Um,
Kiner. What the shit?
His Bruce Wayne is oddly enough is derived from the voice he uses as Batman. Like
Right.
he figured out the Batman voice, and then his Bruce Wayne is the logical downplay of that voice.
Yeah.
Whereas Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne voice is Christian Bale. And then he decided to do something way out of left field for the voice,
Yeah.
which made Batfleck's version of him talking through a voice modulator make way more sense.
Yeah.
I personally, I know we're doing Superman Returns talk. I have a little Batman talk here, but
It's DC.
We just got super nerdy kids.
we're not
I mean,
sitting here talking about Marvel.
obviously-
Calm down.
Michael Keaton, dude, but I'm being real. It's the nostalgia why Michael Keaton's number
Yeah,
one.
but
For
Michael
me, to
Keaton
be,
just put smoke on his voice.
you know, like Michael Keaton, he's the guy, but dude, really, like Christian Bale and Ben
He
Affleck,
is
like,
the Dark Knight.
and then the new kid doing his thing in Batman, year 2. It's only the second year Batman's been
Oh
existing.
gosh,
Like,
this is gonna be.
I think that kid, like, I think he's fucking. Dude,
Just the
Twilight
magic
kid.
can be
Yeah,
there,
like
man.
that
Yeah.
Batman
Robert
was some
Pattinson.
fucking different Batman shit,
Yeah.
bro. I really enjoyed
He
that.
came across as a year one. Doesn't have the Playboy part at all handled.
at all.
No,
He's just
yeah,
trying to
he's
use his
still a
money to
herb.
do good
Yeah,
and
but he's-
finding his way as Batman as well.
He's gonna get there. He just hasn't realized
How
that-
to work both.
Yeah.
He has to figure out.
and you get that at the end of the movie where you
But-
have to
You
have to mingle. You have
Yeah,
to
you're gonna have to
put that
pop
out
this
there.
up, or your
Right.
parents' legacy.
Because Tina's talking in the chat how Christopher Reeve, he did Clark Kent, Superman both. Like, great. Like, she wants and is hoping that James Gunn brings that with the
Mhm.
next
Yeah.
Superman
but
character, Clark Kent.
I want to be real clear too. As far as if you go back and watch those Superman movies, Superman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, was it?
I don't know, 72, something like that.
I think 5 was the last one. Anyway, Christopher Reeve's character doesn't
it was
really
4.
have to do a lot of heavy lifting as far as like holding up the stories. Like the stories kind of like, how do I put this? Like
and Mayor, Backyard Turtles.
he only has to do like 10% of the movie, whereas a lot of the shit is spectacle and other actors doing shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where like he just kind of at some points just has to stand there and look pretty.
See, he did 4. I was right. There's no
4?
5. Yeah, 4.
But he does knock out the shit that he has to do. But I think we remember Superman being in a larger portion of those movies.
Right.
And a lot of those movies take place elsewhere from where Superman actually is
And
Yeah.
quite a bit.
And to bring it back to Superman Returns, I think that's where the problem I end up with is when we talk about Superman Dark. In this movie, he comes back a little dark. He's a little jaded over. Couldn't find. Yeah, Krypton's really gone. They thought they found it. I traveled out there. Shit's gone. And I came back. And I came back to Lois is married with Richard, off with a kid. Could it be my kid? I don't know. Obviously Lois knew. But then you have those moments where you see this anger in his eyes. And I have a hard time with Superman being that dark side. Batman's always been the dark side of DC, while Superman's been the light, for the good.
Right.
All. So this movie kind of gets me a little weirded with that
Raise my
situation.
hand here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Don, we got a question.
John,
on that?
yes,
There's a question in the back. You want to tell me that this woman has pined over Superman all of this time?
Mary
She
Jane.
got knocked up for this kid in so close approximation that this other man who understands how to do numbers and counting and whatnot.
And his name is Dick.
Yeah, thinks that he sired this child. So
Right.
she was so devastated that Superman was gone. And no, this is your kid. I mean, we had sex last week, lady.
He like literally walked out of my vagina, and
Right. You were 6 months pregnant the first time we had sex.
But I'm gonna bring this point up, dude. I like this motherfucker as a character.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't
Richard's
find
awesome.
myself like, yeah, dude, Lois needs to drop this fucking guy and get with Superman. Like, I like him. When one of my favorite lines in the whole movie is when he saves Lois. Yeah, Lois. And she's like, how'd you get here? And he's like, I flew.
Like,
yeah. I love that shit. Like, yeah, I got a plane too, bitch. Like, I
Yeah,
know what's up.
right.
Like, I know it, and I paid for that shit. That ain't special powers, son.
But he very much the entire time plays the character like he's in on how absurd things are. And like even
I think he knows that kid isn't his.
Yeah.
I
Even
really,
the Superman password, he's like, motherfucker, this bitch.
Right. Right.
Superman. Oh.
But like talking about him, another character I love, fucking Jimmy Olsen. I love the actor who played him. He was played to perfection. Like this is and always will be how I want my Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I want 2024, 25, whenever they come out with the next Superman movie, I want Jimmy Olsen wearing the fucking bow tie.
Oh
yes. Shit, yeah.
I love Jimmy Olsen in the bow tie, cool. Man. Fucking sweater vest, fucking bow tie. Like, that's Jimmy Olsen to me, dude.
For sure.
And this guy, he brings it. He's Jimmy Olsen, dude. Yeah. I love it. I was definitely a big fan. Like, Lois was the character that doesn't hit for me in this.
Right.
Yeah.
Lex Luthor, Kevin Spacey, killed it, bro. Like, yeah, you're Lex Luthor.
But he very much is
trying to have his Gene Hackman moment.
Being Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
And Kevin Spacey. He's like, how do I Kevin Spacey?
My favorite Lex Luthor is Lex Luthor from Smallville. Okay. I love the shit that he goes through with his dad and the story that they build and the shit that goes beyond.
Villain. They definitely
and I think that's why I like it, because 10 fucking seasons of building Lex Luthor as this fucking villain. Like, he has his moments where you're like, oh no, he's a good dude, he's just conflicted, and then you're like, no,
he's bad.
Yeah, I forgot I'm not supposed to like this son of a bitch.
Honestly, I can't even put my finger on. There was I can't remember if it was a Lego video game or a Lego cartoon that maybe it was Super Friends. I don't fucking remember, but there's a cartoonish version of Lex Luthor that in my head is like Lex Luthor. And I mean, you get Lex Luthor in the giant robot suit.
Yeah, that was weird.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe, what was that? The Amazing Superman or some shit. There was it was a cartoon, wasn't it?
I'm not as familiar with the Lex Luthor that sticks out for you.
It's definitely like teenage era, maybe a little later, like Batman the animated series.
Super
maybe
Friends. I think it was Super Friends.
Super Friends.
I want to say you're right with the Super Friends.
It's right around that, like, but there was a version of Lex Luthor where you legitimately go, wait a minute now. This dude is not just a smart dude with like a cooked up thing. Like, he makes fucking power suits. He makes shit happen. Like, he figures out he's playing fucking 3D chess and we're playing checkers.
Right.
Like, he's that guy.
Yeah.
And then you respect the Lex Luthor character way more. And
that's why I think, but
this makes him kind of look like a bumbling idiot.
Well, I think too, our knowledge and the information that we've been given and that we've found of Lex Luthor, being this scientist, being this like
super smart
Dr. Doom level villain, he's got the money, he's got the genius, he's Tony Stark, but evil,
Yes, exactly.
Sorry,
honestly, like, and you hit on it earlier. The real problem with this movie is it all boils down to a fucking elaborate real estate scheme.
and I loved it up until that, man.
Bitch about it.
I just didn't like it. I did. Like, Superman comes back, I'm so excited. The whole fucking plane saving, like, oh, but I gotta bring this time sidebar. Welcome to the show, bitches. The Boys has totally fucking ruined Superman.
That was
for
where
me.
I was hoping you were going.
The Boys not superheroes. Superman. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the Homelander and how he's played and how it could twist and turn just by a thought process. I don't know, but The Boys has fucking ruined Superman for me.
Well, and it comes down to, like, I mean, even if Superman decides to be the schoolboy, like, I don't understand. Everything's fine. You know, this guy's obviously a good guy, always a bad guy. Kill him. You know what I mean? Like, this Superman, along with all the other versions of Superman, like, this Superman did a thing in this movie where he crashes through the Daily Planet. He blows through like 10 walls, some windows, this and that. Must have killed countless people on the way to the other side of the building to catch the giant Daily Planet ball to keep it from falling on a couple of people. And then his solution is to land down on the street and set it down on a station wagon that's probably got some poor lady's fucking toddler in it.
I'm gonna read this from the chat, brother.
Yes, BYT hits it right here.
And yeah. Backyard TARDIS in the chat says biggest problem with Superman Returns is its homage to Christopher Reeves, but it returns the end of Superman 2 and removes Superman 3 and 4 from canon, so it insults the Reeves fans. I'm glad he brings that up, because I guess I posed the question, even though he's kind of answering it. I enjoy Superman, but for some reason, Superman's always had its peaks and valleys for me. I really love it. And then I'm really like, I don't give a fuck about it. Death of Superman situation. Hard. Yeah, but like the Death of Superman when the comic came out, like I was into fucking There was a few months there when them comic books are coming out. Cyborg is coming out. Steel, Superboy, the new Superman, Superwoman, I'm fucking into it. But like, as these people who are Superman fans, that I'm interested is how that affected them, because I know you're a big Batman guy, not so much a Superman guy.
Superman by proximity.
How about you, DB? Like,
I'll tell you what, the Christopher Reeve as Superman 1 and 2 hit just really close to home. It's one of those movies I remember watching as a little kid that my parents would put on. We owned the VHS when it came out. Like, it was one of those movies that really hit home, 1 and 2. So Returns is a nice callback to those times of 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad BYT brought this up about retconning 3 and 4. Is 3 and 4 is still, they're still special movies. We're still in that world, that universe, to where Returns kind of takes a hard turn after 2. Right. It makes 3 and 4, as far as storyline goes, it's somewhat retconned. So
it's so weird and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you're talking about Superman 1, the 1 through 4, these originals. Like, I kind of always forgot that there's 4 Supermans, because I like the first 2. I really remember the first one more than anything, but then, they're so dated. They really are. Like, you can love them all you want. That's fine. I know Star Wars is dated, but Star Wars doesn't feel like 1970 fucking 8. You know what I mean? Right, it feels like I'm still in a galaxy far, far away. Just they recorded it in 1978. You know what I mean? Whereas I'm watching Superman. I'm watching the original Superman. It feels like, oh, that's a fucking 1977 Chevy Nova or whatever. You know what I mean? It's very much dated. So I forgot that this whole universe, and not being the biggest Superman fan, like I don't hold a lot of lore, and I don't know the words. I'm
Oh,
Yeah, I never stuck
I
to the
forgot about
to the
Superman
strict-
4.
Yeah, I never stuck to that strict, like where it comes to lore and canon for
because it
Superman.
didn't exist back
He always
then, really.
he always fit into whatever was going on at the time. So
Yeah.
where Batman, I think, when you got into these movies and they started bringing these characters out and then re-bringing these characters out, you're not quite. I was more in tune with the comics to where I could see the faults in, how crazy the bad guys could get.
Yeah. Right.
It's always been some sort of spectacular thing, but it's always been dark. So
Yeah.
that's why I was drawn to Batman and more than I was Superman. That's like I said,
That's-
Superman.
Batman's
has that,
more realistic.
yeah.
Superman
has
is the
that
character you
hero.
love when you're young, and Batman
this.
is the one that makes more sense when you're grown.
Absolutely. Well said.
I forgot entirely about Superman 4, where Gene Hackman breaks out of prison and makes the radioactive anti-Superman called Nuclear Man.
Oh yeah.
It was so bad. No wonder they retconned it. Like, and honestly, Superman 3,
Sup, Shanti?
when fucking Richard Pryor
Oh.
is like and with the nuclear warheads and you're just
Right.
like, this is
We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
we're just
They
gonna
did
go
it.
ahead and do it,
They
huh?
did it. They did it.
Yeah, they did it.
There's a couple key things in the canon as far as like when Superman came back to Smallville and when certain characters are dying is where it kind of screws up the whole timeline in their homage to the show. But then again, wasn't too into needing that. The need for sticking to pure canon and pure lore is somewhat new in, as far as widespread as it is in fandoms.
Yeah.
Well,
Even back in 2006, I mean, this movie's almost 20 years old.
when it became insanely important? When Disney bought Star Wars and they're like, hey, the EU, not a thing. And then all of a sudden, the debate between what's canon, when we decide it's canon, what's important, what's not. Hey, wait a minute, you can't get rid of my thing.
Because for a long time, nobody really cared to
No,
that degree.
It
Because
wasn't
I
a
remember,
thing.
like, when the first Spider-Man movie came out with Tobey Maguire, my fucking complaint was his organic web shooters. I was like, no,
he
Peter
has a
Parker
thing.
makes those. Like,
Yeah.
but like people complained, but then we just fucking kept trucking. Like we didn't.
Went with it.
Okay, whatever, go.
Hey, he did get bit by a spider and got
Yeah,
spider
but I
powers.
think
so,
I'd have to
all
tend to agree to that, dude. Like when Disney bought Star Wars and said, no, that's the old shit and we're going forward here.
Yep.
Only count those 6 movies and here it is. Like
Now it became a thing.
Yeah.
Now
It
we're
made
like,
people
listen,
focus on everything that I'm a fan of. What is canon and what is not canon
Yeah.
with all of the different.
you know what? It's very
hold the fucking phone. What the
Whoa.
fuck is Shanti typing in the fucking chat?
Hello.
She's like La Chancla. She's a flip flop and apparently.
Okay, well here it is. I don't believe a fucking word Shanti says from now
Yeah.
on out. You ruined that fucking shit, Shanti. Fuck off.
We got evidence of you doing your research.
Yeah, but
Shannon.
apparently it was all fucking lies, Shanti.
She was there with Keith.
Yeah, well, Keith's probably fucked.
Look at you know what? I think what this picture says is Keith is just being nice. Shanti farted in the library.
Yeah, I think so.
If
No.
you
That
look at
makes
her
sense.
face,
Look, that's too
All
much
the-
fruit right
all
there.
the goodwill is gone with Shanti. That
Definitely
sucks, man.
ate
I
too
really
much
thought
fruit.
she was changing. I really thought she was.
she's not really like there so much as Keith is like, hey, look, we're doing research.
It's like,
And
oh
she's
my
like,
God, it
yeah,
smells so
we're
bad,
doing
I don't even know
research.
Well, I'm
math.
glad she's not in the chat. We didn't add her to that.
Right.
That would have been a mistake.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't want to add her into that because she's a spy.
poor Keith has that
Thought
face
she
of, oh
was-
my God, it smells so bad, I forgot math.
Yeah.
You can't tell DB he's the real spy. He's one of us.
When fucking people on the show have
makes
watched
sense.
Shanti flip, flop, and flop back. We've watched it in the last 3 episodes of this fucking show.
The coffee guy might be a spy.
No, it's all fucking Shanti, dude.
It's Shanti. She's
Shanti,
got the
I'm-
Kool-Aid too.
Ugh, I'm fucking disgusted.
Ugh,
Yeah.
googly
Things
eye.
have
You
happened.
think you know motherfuckers, bro.
right? Dave farted on hair pillow.
Yep, on her pillow. She got the googly eyes.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So
Gross.
gross.
Just gross.
As we previously expressed, where this movie really falls apart is
Watch yourself, Josh.
yeah.
Shanti's
Watch out, Josh.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He knows.
She says she loves you one minute, the next she's trying to cut your dick off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That really happened. I
How
think.
do we go to she's got googly eyes to Lorena Bobbitt?
Because it happens that fucking fast, bro.
Like that?
Is it?
3 episodes.
that.
She's like, oh, DB's the spy. Then she's like, no, it's all Luna Girl and Hennifer. And now she's like, no, it's DB. That fucking fast, bro.
Right.
Cut your dick off that
Flip,
fucking
the flop.
quick.
Flippity flop flop.
Yeah.
Floppity flop, clickety clack, dick on the floor.
That is the most female thing I've ever seen.
The Escape Pod does their research in the tabloids.
No,
Yes, we do.
This is crazy.
We've been doing it since episode 1.
Pay attention to your research.
Fuck. Luna Girl.
Do your research, Kelly. on the map.
Jesus.
It's on the map
Son
with
of a
colored
bitch.
fucking text.
Yeah, don't listen to Kelly.
We even played the
Look at
fucking video of where we get our fucking tabloid research.
Yeah.
The fuck, man?
No.
No,
Don't tell Brady to
Shanti,
stop
shut
yelling.
up.
Brady does
Shanti, I
that.
wasn't yelling until you showed up
She's
and
like,
fucking turned the whole show on its fucking head.
to be fair, you might be maxing out the fucking sound.
To be fair, I don't give a fuck.
Look at this
Turn-
barren field. It was
turn
once
down
filled
his
with
slider.
fucks.
No. I know. She's telling me to stop yelling. She's yelling in the chat, like
Right.
caps locking.
And meanwhile, LG's over there
Fucking-
yelling for no reason.
right?
She's probably not even yelling. It's probably coming out of the plants.
It's-
Chloroform.
Mhm.
Y'all watch this tree behind me.
Yeah.
Right? She's like the predator, bro.
Kelly,
She is.
Poison Ivy, Lunar Girl. It's all the same.
I'm Italian. This is how I talk. All caps letters. That's
You're
what I'm
not
doing.
Italian. You
Somebody's
live in
gonna be
Pennsylvania.
losing
You're not
that
Italian. You fucking eat at Olive Garden.
You
fucking,
live in
losing that
Northeast
fucking
PA.
wrench. That'll be fucking happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit.
You live in Nipa.
Nipa.
You know-
So far from Sicily.
Yeah.
Like
You
the
guys-
closest you get is the Sicilian
Yeah,
pizza
shoot it.
from
I want to go to the Sizzler and get some
Fucking
wrap.
people
Joe
in
and
Nipa
Lorenzo's.
don't even eat the spicy meatballs. They
Yeah,
eat
right.
the fucking.
We're kind of close to where we could say, hey, we're walking over here.
We got
Kinda.
mountain oysters.
Ah, there's the testicles for
Hey,
bull.
go.
The trick is to
balls.
cut them up real high.
Oh,
Any fucking way. We're talking about Superman.
fucking
Superman, he returned.
man.
So
Super-
towards the end of this show,
super
fucking
spies and love.
Lex
Okay, so-
Luthor decides he's gonna chuck a chunk of crystal in the lake and make
Well,
fucking
no.
a continent.
First, he makes a fleshlight out of kryptonite.
It's
yeah,
true.
he did. What the
He was
shit,
like, make
dude?
sure you drill that nice and smooth.
What you gonna do with that? Damn?
I thought that was really interesting. Like the plan here is you're gonna take the crystal that's gonna make this thing grow, and then he's not gonna be able to get to it because of the kryptonite.
Well, no, the
they're
crystal
fusing.
fuses whatever minerals are around it. So
Yeah,
now he's
Lex
gonna
Luthor actually
fuse-
says something in
his
the. He
fortress
breaks up
with
his
kryptonite.
science about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He talks about the science of the crystals in the movies.
So, basically, it's a giant stabby house kind of that is impenetrable by Superman.
We're made to
Penetrate
believe
this dick, Superman.
that a few ounces
Superman,
of
you're crazy.
kryptonite is enough to keep Superman from being Superman.
No, because it grows and makes it bigger, dude. It turned those
That's
whole
not
rocks-
how matter works.
So,
dude.
fuck, I can show you right now. Let me just get some pages.
Yeah, just
up
show
here.
me.
But
right
you're
now.
okay.
Another
You're
tab
okay with
open.
the alien being from outer space who's practically indestructible, can take fucking
That makes-
minigun to the chest.
That makes more sense
Shut up.
than if you had a bathtub full of water and you dropped an egg or eyedropper full of green liquid. The bathtub is not going to be completely full of green liquid.
I hate
Well,
that
if you
make
drop
believe
the
shit
green
you
liquid
think
into a
so fucking
fleshlight,
hard about it.
then
Why
the
do you think
fleshlight-
so
You put it in-
fucking hard over make believe bullshit?
I didn't think hard about that. It just popped into my head.
It doesn't fucking matter. They tried to show you the small science of it with the little
you-
sliver and the fucking railroad, like the little cunt hair he fucking does. And
But it's a flashlight.
If Chewbacca's a Wookiee, he
I'm
must have
done.
quit.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
He's not done.
I'm done.
He'll be back.
You dumb.
I'm done with this.
It does. Up top, Girl Scout.
Fuck this Girl Scout. And this little brownie bitch ass.
I don't know why that kind of shit fucking makes me crazy. It's just one of those things where I'm like, wait a minute. Now, this is obviously not how the fuck this works.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chanti. She's choking on her own spit. However,
Oh,
we're getting
yeah.
information here that it wasn't spit.
That was the other thing about this movie that really
Oh,
fucking
this was fantastic.
gets me is we put the space shuttle on top of the airplane and we're gonna launch it from the fucking airplane.
Yes.
And when we ignite the fucking engines from the space shuttle, it sets the plane on fire.
Yes.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. It was
They were
supposed to disengage,
release,
and they were going to drop, and then it was going to take off and go. But it didn't happen. The fucking countdown happened.
But
Okay, bud, go.
space shuttles don't have wings that are made for flying. They have wings that are made for coasting.
Yeah, but
Well, I think that was the idea,
know
was
too
that
much.
they disengage. It would be like a glider, and then the rockets would be like,
But it wouldn't be.
superpower. And, well, you know,
The second it
superpower.
disengaged, it would be a fucking brick.
Well, a slightly floaty brick.
so I mean, if you've ever watched like a launch for NASA, like those burners fucking burn for minutes before that thing starts to move.
I think this pulled like your, good old fashioned Ford fucking Ranger.
It's a motherfucking Ford Ranger.
Ford fucking
So-
Ranger.
In this scenario, a 767 maybe? Was that maybe a 767?
I don't know. It was a fucking plane.
Would have had to been in the upper stratosphere.
It was for a second, dude. Because remember, they hit the zero gravity.
Right, which is not a thing.
Okay. I don't know. You're just so angry over dumb shit right now. It really fucking just drives me crazy.
No, see, and in the same way that it drives me crazy that the guy writing the book was like, or the movie was like, oh yeah, you can totally fly a Boeing 767 into the upper stratosphere. That'll work. Can't do it.
You see the guy
Here we
wearing
are. We're
underwear
hung
on the outside of his
We're hung
pants
up.
flying? They'll
Yeah.
believe that.
Okay
So,
with a kryptonite fleshlight. Not okay with the space shuttle on top of a plane.
fucking can't handle this fucking guy. Can't handle it.
But
So Superman puts his dick in it, and he can't get it out. And
And
Okay,
it's
so-
it's a Chinese kryptonite dick trap, is what we're trying to say.
you know, this is why it bothers me.
Okay, I'm listening to your botherness.
Kryptonite is a completely made up thing,
Yes.
like Superman.
So the made up thing
Correct.
that they're not following the rules of the made upness upsets you. Go.
No, I don't. They can make the kryptonite do whatever the fuck they want. I don't
he
care.
doesn't have a
Yeah, you
problem
do.
with that.
They can make
Okay.
Superman do whatever he wants. I don't care.
Okay.
This is a real
The
airplane,
767 is a 767.
and this is a real space shuttle.
Okay.
Those are real things that live in our world. They have to abide by physics. You don't get to just write that away.
Okay.
Superman does just go, I'm going to fly. Not
Yes.
like I got to jump. I got to
Superman had
my
to
arms
fly
out
this
and-
spaceship, I'm assuming like another mile into the sky before
goodness he
it
did.
would take off under its own power.
This fucking guy.
And we had a whole conversation about the fact
Well,
that Superman did this completely disregarding that the
Yes,
woman
this
that he
part.
loves
This part, I'm with him. I'm with him
Is
on this
on the
part.
burning
falling to the
plane.
This
ground
shit-
in a burning airplane.
Yeah,
okay,
this shit
he
ha-
got me there.
Yeah, he got me there, but the shit before that, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, they wasted their first like minute and a half of engine burn stuck to a fucking plane with the
Right.
pilots going, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
And the
Sure.
plane didn't go up. like the plane isn't going up, and there is a spaceship
Too much for me right now.
with 3 afterburners pulling up on it. The plane's still going down. Like what are we doing?
Whatever we want, man.
Whatever we want, because it's fucking Superman, and
It's Superman,
Superman
dude.
can do things that you can't.
We all
And
know writers' rooms
we're
are full
upset.
of like 8 to 12 people at any given time. Nobody was like, wait a minute, excuse me, sir. This is not how any of this works.
This fucking guy. This fucking guy.
Dances with Lois.
Right. He dances with Lois in the air. He does that?
Yes.
No velocity. He just going to dance, huh? Okay.
It's true. Well, if you think about when he's flying Lois in this movie around, she's got like all that upper body strength to be able to like press herself to stay flat.
Right.
You know, planking in midair. So
Mhm.
I just say that she's one tough bitch.
Yeah, and as
does
he
her
like
giggles.
he speeds up, her fucking skin doesn't slough off her skeleton at any point.
I want to ride on Superman. I mean, with
What I'm
Superman.
saying.
This fucking guy, bro.
This is the kind of shit where I'm just, or like I brought up, that airplane is in a stone cold nosedive. It's got to be traveling at that point. It's traveling it's falling at whatever the rate that matter falls, and it's in
He's
the
slowing it down.
only just before it hits the ground.
He was slowing it down the whole time. Once he gets in front of it, he's slowing it down. They guess he was like, "Oh, we gotta really stop it now." And go, do, but he's still slowing.
Yeah. So this airplane that was at 30,000 feet
I'm
gets
fucking
to about
done.
8,000
this
feet,
show.
and this motherfucker's like, "You gonna stop now?"
I can't handle this fucking piece of shit.
Like all the people in that plane, all of the fluid in their body moved to their face.
My brains are in my feet.
Dude, if you just want to think of all of this movie should have never happened, because as soon as Superman blew his load, he would have fucking killed Lois Lane.
Right?
So there's no
Thank you
way
for bringing
Superman
this up.
returns.
This
To
is-
what?
you
To
telling
what?
me you
He ain't
didn't
coming
know?
Nothing.
He turned her into a fucking splatter painting.
Yeah, like
Right. I
I'm
didn't
just
know. It
saying,
could
like
have
if
been
you want to
Richards.
start getting into shit like that, go, bro, go deep.
Yeah.
You
Superman
ruin
Richards-
everything.
What
Could be
happened to
Richard's
Lois?
baby, is
Well,
it
she took
Superman's
a
baby?
Rorschach test. No, I said that wrong. She is a Rorschach
She
test.
is a Rorschach test. Yes.
I'm just
For a
saying,
slight
dude.
minute, you were like, "Oh dear God, get the Lysol."
Yeah.
But she's not sure whose kid it is. She knew damn
Yeah,
well.
she's not sure.
Richard was like, "I know. I peeled you off the wall, a crying
Ri-
mess."
You know when she
Exactly.
questioned it, though, honestly? You know when she really questioned it? When the kid had fucking asthma. Like this, this cocksucker can fly into the sun. This kid's like, I can't breathe.
Well, that's exactly why I would have been like, bitch, that ain't mine.
Right.
I don't
The
have
fuck
asthma.
you mean? I have super babies, not this
Right.
little fucking asthma addict. What the fuck?
Now, I mean, take him to the top of the Daily Planet one time and be like, well, you're close to the sun. How do you feel? I feel
Yeah.
good, Ma. Oh,
Nice.
now then you're
Okay.
Superman's your
Yeah.
dad.
Cloudy days, he doesn't want to get out of bed. Sunny days,
does.
he throws the bed out the window.
It seems pretty
Oh, no.
obvious.
Damn it, Richard, your side of the family sucks.
Yeah, I only could take him for walks with fucking carriages with covers.
See, Tina knows. Wouldn't one thrust of Superman dick run right through her cervix?
Well, I mean, that leads me back to the video I watched. You know, they really don't want you to go up to the cervix. It's just
Right,
unnecessary.
But Superman's doing it.
Maybe. What if Superman had a short dick?
I bet you if he couldn't
There's more
touch the
time for the sperm to build up from ejection inside. Like they're gonna catch up terminal velocity really fucking fast.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
and then just blow out the whole
Right.
back end, dude.
Yeah.
no,
he
I'm
might-
just saying,
he might not touch the end of a soda can, but he definitely blew out the sides.
right.
Fuck yeah, he
In,
did.
in your summation, though, because he's Superman, he's got a big dick, and he very well.
I don't
may
think.
not.
I think he has an appropriately
Correct.
sized dick to his body.
I
Well,
think he's got rock.
But
in
what
the girth.
Superman?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Superman hasn't always appeared to be a fucking physically jacked dude. Like comic books started changing and giving this fucking Thor-like
Right.
ginormous appearance, but Superman wasn't that for me. Superman was Christopher Reeves, bro.
If
Like
you look at say Henry Cavill's Superman and you pair him up against what was Christopher Reeve's dad's name?
I bet you Superman's packing a solid 6.5
Mr. Reeve.
inches.
Because you know Christopher Reeve's dad was the first Superman, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember what his name is.
Mr. Reeve.
Mr. Reeves. Like if you
6.5 inches. That's what Superman's packing, bro.
all right, 6.5 inches.
I think 6.5. It's a good number.
Yeah,
I-
that's a round.
you only have to be like 2.5 to 3 inches.
Right, but I think 6.5 is good for his body size.
All right.
You
That's what
know,
he said.
and I think it's thick. You know, he's got some good stuff
It's
going there.
thick.
Yeah, it's a
He's
good
got
six,
that super
6.5 inches, a good thick dick.
good thick dick.
Good old
That's-
kryptonite weenie.
That's what they want. They want fucking at least 5.5 inches of thick dick.
Oh, you see the kind of shit show fucking Shanty's trying to lie. She's like, we're gonna do a topless stream. You can't do a topless stream on fucking YouTube,
Yeah.
Shanty. That's some horrible fucking clickbaity shit right there.
Maybe in your fucking Patreon.
Yeah, but like not live on YouTube.
Now that I think about it, I wonder if there's Patreons out there where fucking like chicks are doing like fully nude shit.
Probably.
Only Patreons.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is I don't really.
Yep. Yep.
Tina's giving him. You're giving him 8
Ooh.
8 inches.
Whoa!
I don't
Around?
think Superman's.
At 8 inches, Superman
Superman's-
is 5 inches past your G spot. Like he just blew right past the whole point.
Like you're definitely killing bitches with that.
yeah,
Right.
like
You can't.
you're dislocating intestines. Like you can't just be swinging around 8 inches of super dick.
All right, Shanty. If I show up on your fucking live thing and you're not titties out topless, I see areolas. I'm calling you the fuck out
Oh,
for clickbaity bullshit.
you know what she's gonna have the camera like panned up from here.
No, it doesn't matter.
She's gonna
That-
have her titties out, but you won't be able to see them.
Yeah, that's just that's
Siri,
some-
nobody's talking to you.
right.
It says something. My watch said something about camera pandas.
Camera pandas are that's incredible.
There you go. Chantel's gonna have her camera panned up or a camera panda.
And
Camera-
George Reeves was not related to Christopher Reeve. That's,
No,
Fucking
Well,
ludicrous,
see?
hilarious.
George Reeves has an S where Christopher Reeve is without the S.
it's clearly the same guy.
Yeah, well,
Time
it's
traveler.
Inception. you know.
Yeah,
Pennifer. It's
I
all
could have
right.
swore that was.
We're gonna have
his-
to do some more research. I think.
Oh, geez.
I thought they were related. So
I
whatever.
thought that was his dad.
Yeah, I thought that was a thing, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
All right. Well, we really went on an adventure there.
Well,
Yeah,
it's okay. Either way, Lois knew she was pregnant by
Well, you
Superman, and Richard was like, "I know it's Superman's kid, but I'm one fuck of a dad."
Yeah, because once again, like if you had sex with a woman in the window in which she had a child, and this woman is head over fucking heels for Superman.
especially when you got money like that motherfucker's got. Cause that dude had money. He had a fucking house on the water with his fucking plane docked
A
to it.
seaplane, yeah.
You ain't making that fucking money as a news reporter. I don't give a fuck if you won a Pulitzer Prize.
Right.
That shit ain't
Yeah,
happening.
you don't get paid because you got a Pulitzer Prize. You just don't. Like, there's no monetary value to that. They're like, here's your prize.
Here, now get the fuck out of here.
You can put that on your next book.
Right.
Maybe.
Now you got it on your resume. Good. Now give us the fucking prize back.
Yep. Yeah. We're going to give that statue to the next guy.
It's so unfortunate, dude. I did. This movie just went from I love it to I don't like this
I
anymore.
still love this.
I
Well,
don't.
It's
I
2.5
don't.
hours.
I love it. I love it to a point. It's kind of like the Star Wars The Last Jedi. Like I don't need Canto Bite. I don't need that part. Take that out. And me personally, I'm good with the rest of the movie.
Right.
Like I'm good with the first half of this movie and just fucking end it. I don't need the rest
I
of
will
it.
say at 2.5 hours, the ending of this movie kind of dragged on.
It drags the
where
fuck on.
It was,
This
you know,
movie
like,
was 2.5 hours.
yeah.
No, is it? It's like 2 hours 7 minutes.
I was skipping around this time.
Yeah, well, with the credits and stuff, you're looking at a little over 2.5. So
Speaking
220.
of credits, let
I
me
think-
stop you right there.
Yeah.
I just finished once again that Jedi Survivor game. The end credits are at least 35 minutes,
Oh, I bet.
probably 45 minutes. I got bored. I went pee. I fucked around. I
You get
found
an
out.
achievement for watching it.
I did. It gives you
That's amazing.
it gives you an achievement for watching the fucking credits at
Like,
the end.
thank you for watching all of this. It took forever to make.
Like it literally tells you
I'm upset with Shanty for her lies.
who
right
the
now.
voice actors are in France and Germany. Like
lies.
Like, I only need to know who the voice actors are on the edition that I played. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
45-minute credits. Could you imagine?
Sith Care Bear, he can get away with being topless. Shanty can't. I'm
all
sorry.
all the SCP areola. We can see that, no problem.
Yeah, I've seen those. Those are
They're nice.
there's
They
pesticides.
can
on
cut
them.
glass on a good day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they're out there trying not to bug anything.
The grid is going down Saturday. I'm not prepared.
What grit?
I don't know. Luna Girl's just, I don't know.
Grid.
If you
the
there's
grid
like
is going
if
down.
you're on the conspiracy side of things, there is a real push that solar flares and probably Lex Luthor are behind a power failure coming this weekend.
Well,
I've heard of the solar flares thing for a couple years now.
solar
I've
flares.
heard them
like,
talking
are
about
a
that.
legit thing.
Yeah, like I've heard
Oh,
them talking about that.
In the cable industry, we get a thing every year, beginning of March, where it'll mess up these channels on these days because
Yeah.
satellites are pointed in this direction. So in March, we get these solar waves that come at us, and it screws up TV. And people are like, "Oh, I can't watch Dallas."
It's very weird when you think about it, but really, what they've done is they've seen a solar flare, and it literally takes that long for the energy to travel here.
Right, 8 minutes on a good day for regular light. For solar flares, I think it's 3 days.
Yeah,
You're gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
yeah, it's a thing. You know, the light will hit here in 3 days, but the energy displaced from that light,
Right, it's
that's
coming.
weeks and months.
Right, it's coming. We can see it. We're fucked.
And it does, and it can fuck up communications and all. Have you ever had a day where you're like, I keep dropping calls and I keep this and I can't seem to fucking pull up anything? It's usually that.
Yeah.
It's usually there was a solar flare and it's fucking with telecommunications.
Damn you, science.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Man, see?
And then I threw the crystal in the water and it made a fucking island. And I'm the real estate guy. Yeah.
Fuck
see?
you, Lex Luthor, with your stupid fucking plan.
Damn you. I'm going to create this giant country.
Yeah, I'm going to create this land that has no fucking grass or soil or fucking trees.
Bunch
or
of black crystals that break when you touch them the wrong way.
I don't know that that's any worse than the Lex Luthor that
Jersey.
broke out of prison and used a fucking nuclear warhead to create a anti-Superman.
That makes sense.
Why?
Yeah.
He's training a fighter to do some damage. Like, hey, I need you to fuck this dude up so we can start robbing banks and getting that good.
So
Okay.
here's some gamma rays. Hey,
He's like, hey, you know this fucking healthy land we have on this planet that creates all this life? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking destroy it and then force everybody to live on it and they can't produce shit.
Well, that's the other thing. The story. I mean, I know that you get upset when I bring up things that don't make fucking sense.
Right.
You create land out of water, right?
No, out of the crystals.
Out of the crystals,
They help.
whatever.
It's a science, buddy.
Land comes up out of the water.
Superman science, go.
How many thousands of years do you think it would take before that would start growing life?
It's just not happening, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
He was
if-
really just looking for a place that he could set up shop and Kitty and his guys.
right.
Like,
If Earth is something like 4.5 billion years old, you're going to have a giant land mass come up out of the ocean and it's going to grow plants and trees and
He's
all
in-
the other things.
Whoa,
that are
I
needed.
gotta
he's
understand
in for the
this.
long
Hold
game.
on.
He's in the
Stop.
long game, man.
What? I do not get this. Shanty says, I love this movie, by the way, and I hate Superman.
What?
How the fuck can you love this movie and hate Superman?
How
Well,
can you hate Superman?
This
I don't
is a,
fucking get that.
this really is a darker, grittier well, at least at the very least, a grittier Superman, where he's, coming back to life being all kind of fucked up, and a lot of people saying, didn't even need you.
But let's go back
we need
to you hate Superman. How can you hate Superman? Superman is the most genuine or like universally loved, like does not particularly have an offensive thing about him. Like that's the nature of the character. He's non-offensive. and you hate him? How did you manage to hate a character that it's like going, you know what? Fuck vanilla ice cream. It is the most vanilla-y thing. Fuck it. Like everybody can eat vanilla ice cream.
Oh,
even if it's
this
not
is
what
the
they
dumb.
want.
I hate when people do this one because I love Batman more. Like, hey, they play on the same fucking team. One's the quarterback and one's the running back.
They're super friends.
What
One's
the
a tight end, and next year he hopes to be a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Hey. You know
That
how
would be super.
you know how that's gonna happen? In a flash.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Yes.
Shanty says Superman is a pussy Boy Scout. He would blow you the fuck out. You
Yeah.
wouldn't stand a chance.
He'd blow your pussy, Boy Scout.
Yeah, that's right.
Carry the 2.
Exactly.
2%.
Superman fucks
Yeah.
hard, Josh.
Yeah. He slaps.
Hard,
He slaps like Chick-fil-A on a Sunday.
but not for
Wow.
breakfast. Think about that.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
So much going on
Wow.
in that.
That was,
Unpack
it was, yeah. I opened up the
I
first
love all
stage
the
and
women
went, oh
who
my
love
God.
the bad boys. I love a dude who will treat me like shit just because he looks sexy.
No,
but he's
that's
an
my favorite.
asshole.
That's
I
my
like-
favorite.
That's my favorite with women.
This guy is everything about a human being I hate. I would marry him right now.
He because he's
Your
a bad
buddy's
boy
on the
and he
dresser.
just-
Yeah.
That's
he
so
looks
hot.
hot, but he would treat me like shit.
so
and
bad.
Probably beat me. That's who I want.
He's gonna make me feel like
So
a
hot.
useless human.
Oh, that
And then
just
he's
turns
spit
me
in
on.
my
That
mouth.
excites me even more.
And then he's gonna fuck my sister.
Damn it.
He's
He
On
already
our
did.
wedding
boy.
day.
On our wedding
Oh, such a
And-
Oh.
good guy.
And now I don't have family or
Batman
man.
wouldn't mistreat you. That motherfucker would lie to you all the fucking time,
Yeah, he would.
about every little fucking thing
Batman's thing is he doesn't tell anyone the truth.
at
Right.
all.
Ever.
Ever.
Even Alfred.
Right.
Like Alfred is like, wait a minute, you fucking lied to me, you prick.
Stop fucking lying to me. You're right. I'll never lie to you again. Again, that's a lie.
Right. You just fucking lied. Motherfucker.
Literally, that's Batman's whole thing. He's the only one that's in on his own joke.
Women don't make sense. But Batman wouldn't beat me. No, he just psychologically fuck with your
Yeah,
head. And you're
Alfred.
like, it's okay. I'm okay. He doesn't hit me though.
Josh gets it. Alfred
Yeah.
fucks.
Alfred
Alfred-
fucks hard.
Right. Who do you think taught Batman to be the playboy?
Right.
Right.
Alfred beats ass. He buttles. He takes care of the bat. He takes care of everything else. He builds most of the technology. Alfred fucks.
Yeah. Yeah. And to be honest, probably Batman would probably fuck you so hard and good, but just not even give a fuck. And you're
Yeah.
like, that turns me on.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
You'd be like, I'm the Batman.
I just
She's
got
like,
just
"I
totally
know."
used and abused by Batman. Never wants to speak for me, just used me, but I'm okay with it because
Yeah.
I don't make sense as a woman.
It's so hot, I started ovulating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I
Yeah.
ovulated just now. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Luna Girl's got a spider penis. That's weird.
Yeah.
Dear God, not again.
Not
Is it-
again.
Sticks to the wall.
Spider penis. Spider
Yes.
penis.
I'm gonna
Be
start a
careful
GoFundMe
getting out of the
for-
shower. Don't get too close to the wall.
No, we'll
Wait,
make
Buddy,
Go-
I'm stuck again.
I'm still confused by you, Shanty. I love the chase.
There's no
By
chase.
men who treat you like shit, I don't fucking get it.
No, I don't understand that either.
I love to chase the guy who just treats me like asshole.
Because Superman would just be by your side. He would
Well,
just be
yeah,
like-
because you're stuck on the ceiling from his spooge.
right.
You know, he's
Oh.
I'll
Now she's
always
like, I'm
be there.
horny.
I'm
for
horny for
Josh.
Josh. None of
Oh.
these things ever made me feel away.
Well,
I'm
I mean, technically, Josh is Batman, so
Is he?
Does
Oh.
he lie to her all the time? Because that's what Batman would do.
Yeah.
he
And
would
is
do
that,
that.
that's who you can be, Josh. Lie to Shanty. She loves the Batman type.
Yeah. If Josh was really Batman, he would have a whole scenario that he's written up on how to kill you if you get out of line.
It's probably been written. Let's be honest.
Because that's the thing that most people don't understand about Batman. Batman has come up with a scenario and a method to kill everyone in the Justice League if they step out of line.
If they
That is his thing.
He's got a way.
Like
It's
is,
a graph. Fuck around and find
Yes.
out how they correlate.
He
I
is
feel sorry for Luna Girl. She's a bandwagoner. Now she's like, yeah, Superman cries
done.
when he has. Yeah, come on, just have your own thoughts. There,
Superman might cry when he has sex because he knows that somebody is about to die.
Or he just fucking killed him and he has blood and semen all over his dick from blowing some bitch's fucking backside out.
Or he feels slightly bad that Richard's going to raise his kid for 5 years.
Yeah, fuck
Right?
Richard. He's been in space for
Lock
fucking.
him up in a fucking kryptonite fucking cage basement.
That reminds me.
Remind him.
There is an entire fucking sequence of this film.
Oh, Josh is right. Batman would be the clingy one. He has mommy and daddy issues.
He does for sure.
Martha, why would you say that name?
That was the first line in this whole movie is "I'll see you later, Martha," and I'm like, "Oh, he says a thing."
Oh, he said the name.
Why did you say that?
Why did you say that name?
Anyway, there's a whole sequence in this movie where the kid like sees Lex Luthor is like, "You're bald," and I'm like totally like, well, that's a thing that a kid 4 years younger than this particular child would say. And then right after that, Lois is
Well, he's only 5.
bullshit.
4, 5. He's
That is-
supposed to be, because this is 5 years after the fact.
It's supposed
That
to be
is
5
an
years.
8 or
That is-
9-year-old
yeah,
child.
I
it is.
agree with you wholeheartedly.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I agree with you
So-
wholeheartedly.
There's
Casting
a
problem.
scene where like she's sitting in the chair and he's kind of supposed to be sitting on her lap, but he's not. He is standing up. And she's like weird hugging him. It's almost like they decided on the kid that was going to act in this movie and paid him his money. And then it took 3.5 years to produce this movie. And the kid got older. And they were like, well, we paid the kid. Just say the line, kid. You're bald.
Dude,
And Lex didn't go, motherfucker, you're not 4.
it's true.
Yeah.
Luna Girl's really starting to hurt feelings.
I don't pay attention to her anymore. She's a spy.
Well, I
Fine.
know, but there used to be a time when she was nice, seemed like she was having. Now she's just yelling at us, calling us spies,
All
and
yelly.
all this shit, and it's just like,
Oh,
just
We
why?
can't spy on our own show.
That doesn't make fucking sense.
right.
It's just not even a thing that happens. It's not a real thing.
You're dumb.
If you're spying on your own country, you're not really a spy. You're a traitor.
Perrin,
Fuck Perrin.
What?
Fuck Perrin.
Fuck you.
Whoa, fuck you.
Fuck
We stand with Perrin.
Yeah, stay with Perrin.
Fuck Perrin. I got time for that.
Oh, jeez. Now,
So
man.
maybe actually, now that we think about it, Don might be the fucking spy because he used to be in a fucking agreement with that statement. We even made a fucking thing and posted it on the internet. Now he's like, no, fuck that guy.
To be
But
fair,
before he was like, no, I stand with Perrin and I stand with Sith Kim.
I
I
never
will
said
show
that.
you the fuck.
You did that, and
Alright.
Dragon Buddy co-signed,
Fucking
and I said,
Inception.
"Oh, okay, Perrin, there it is."
All right, dude.
Son
Fuck
of a
Perrin.
bitch. Wow.
Man, I've had enough of this night show.
Dan's the spy.
I've had enough of the night show.
I never once gave a fuck about that Perrin character.
Oh. Mr. Mothman is the glue that holds the galaxy together.
That guy is a douche knuckle.
That's all an act.
It's not. He's a bad guy, and he's pretending to be a good guy in front of her, and he's really a Sith Lord. Yeah, see?
See,
Now
this
what?
show is run on bad decisions and disappointment.
Disappointed!
Disappointed. Damn it, Dan. He is the Star Wars.
Yeah,
It's true.
Brady does look like he wants to punch me. Kelly, you're a spy, and therefore you had to die.
Look, even Elsie
You guys,
praising
you and
it.
Kelly are in fucking
Oh,
cahoots with your
wow.
same like-minded fucking thinking.
Can I wrench Kelly?
I hope you can wrench your fucking self.
I can put her in a timeout.
Be careful with that.
She's saying those things. Trying to fucking drag me into her Perrin bullshit.
You are in her parent bullshit. What the fuck are you talking about?
You kind of walked into the Perrin bullshit
Fuck
on your
Perrin.
own accord.
I don't
Oh,
care.
see, you did it
You
again.
see, you're right there with fucking Luna Girl.
Still
But he's-
doing it.
Jesus Christ, shut up, Don.
He's-
Just shut the fuck
He's a
up,
Sith
Don.
Lord.
You're making it worse.
that little girl that they have,
I'm done with the
she's
show.
in on it.
We can end it.
No, we have to start over.
So yeah, the end of Superman Returns, a lot of falling, a lot of not falling, and then a lot of re-falling, but then not falling, and then dying, but not dying. I think we could have covered that in about a 5-minute wrap up.
Give me the fucking quick lowdown, because I didn't get to watch the last couple minutes of this, and it's been about 10 years. So
yeah, you have Richard getting out, like holding on to Lois and the kid, and Superman flying him out, gets him in the helicopter or the plane, and he's like, I can't fly, and he's like, don't worry, I'll push you.
that part I remember.
Yep. And then you've got Superman gets stabbed in the back with the kryptonite shank that Lex Luthor had. Perfect fleshlight, janky ass shank. And he falls into the water. Luckily, Superboy is there to figure out where he is, and concussed Lois gets him. And then Lex Luthor's trying to escape. And, again, Chopper falls but doesn't fall. And we could have wrapped this up so much quicker. I think.
Yeah.
First time I watched this, I love this movie and it was a 2.5-hour movie. Now being a veteran of 2.5-hour movies, because we get them, this could have wrapped up in about an hour 50, I think.
It's true. It's true.
And honestly, it was just under 2 hours that I was kind of done with it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it very well makes sense. About the time the boat breaks up and the boat's sitting on the vertical and it falls down and the water's still in the pool, I was just like, this is what? And then the galley door that would not swing into the hallway, it would swing into the galley.
Right into her head, which is like, like this 6-inch steel door that just,
because she was adorable.
Meanwhile, she's looking like Glenn from The Walking Dead. I'll wait for you, Maggie.
Wait for you, Maggie.
I'll wait for you.
Fuck. Now I gotta get started on that. Don't get me started on fucking Glenn fucking being all me.
I'll wait for you.
Of all the things that have ever happened in a property that I loved, that was the one that made me choose violence.
Yeah, well, that was the one that was true to the comic book, to where it was like, ooh, they did that thing. And Jeffrey D. Morgan as Negan, perfect choice. But yeah, and
I don't.
Meanwhile, Lois Lane should have had her eye like popping out her ear hole.
I hate Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan.
Yeah, he said that to me before. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I know you guys like it, and it was one of those things that, as it happened, I was like, I'm out.
You poked my heart.
And I was willing to give him a try because people were like, no, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And I'm like, no, I don't like it.
Yeah, you're the only fucking person I've ever heard that.
I know.
Damn.
I'm just done with the show, dude. He said so much shit like that, and then the shit with the parent. Like, I'm just fucking done with him.
You missed the whole thing about parent.
No, you missed the whole thing.
He was like working on a double cross there.
No, I'm just not buying it right now. I can't handle him right
now.
now.
I'm gonna shut off Brady's microphone.
Thank you. That's helpful. I think
now it's up. I don't even know what buttons actually do it.
Fucking
this guy.
Look at that. Sith Care Bear unsubscribed because of you.
That's fine.
Damn it, Dan.
That's all right. He's gonna have his nipples out later.
Yeah. He took the wind out of my sails tonight, guys. I'm sorry we're ending on this note.
We're not ending. We still got another hour.
Oh no, I'm done. I'm done.
Well, me and Chris are gonna go on without you. You're fucking winded.
What are we gonna talk about?
Yeah, there you go, Chris. Let him know.
The movie ended.
We're not gonna talk about this fucking movie anymore. After Brady shit all over the end of it.
I shit all over the end of it too.
He's the worst, dude. It was the fucking worst.
Remember last week when he was like, I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, dude.
I
What
did
happened?
too. You know, I was all like, yeah, I love it. And then I watched it again. I'm like, when is this fucking thing gonna be over?
And no, but that was the thing.
end.
Watching it, I was like, yes. Oh, and then Superman's fucking back. I was so excited.
And
then
everybody forgot about the end.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, man.
When we were talking about it, I was like, I love that movie, except for that real estate shit. And we were like, we're gonna do a show, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. And it was.
It wasn't. It was
We were like, oh wow, yes.
Oh, I had a great time with you realizing this was about
Damn
real
you,
estate.
17 years ago, me.
I know Mikey adores this fucking movie. Like, of all the Superman movies, this is the one Mikey loves.
Oh, really?
And I remember when he was we watched it over and over. He'd come over because this was right after me and Tisha divorced the first time. He'd come over for the weekend and be like, "Who that's Superman?" I'm like, "What one?" The one with the thing with the boat. And I'm like, all right.
Where he wants you to buy property, Dad.
He didn't even understand the real estate shit. He was just like, he's got that boat. He remembered the boat and the airplane. And I mean, once again, like Brandon Routh, like amazing in this role. Like if anybody had an opportunity to bring this back, it was this. But I'm remiss if I don't bring up before we get done the movie that died just before this, Superman Lives.
Oh, the one that never made it anywhere.
The one that they never made that was going to have Nicolas Cage
fighting a giant spider.
Fighting a giant spider as Superman.
Like, what the fuck?
No, this movie was...
Dude, you ever seen the test footage of him putting on the costume? Like, he looked like an emaciated, gross.
This movie was... He had that long black hair.
Yeah.
This movie was so close to being made. And to the point where, like, they even brought Kevin Smith, of all people, in to try and rewrite the...
Trying to fix the fucking thing.
Yeah, he's like, you gotta save this. Rails. And he's like, I can't save this.
We could bring Flash in. We could bring... he needs to cut his hair. At the very least.
Fuck Chantel, dude.
Nicholas
Don
Cage.
has to specify which time he divorced. Motherfucker.
Well, shit.
Kittens got claws, kids. Wow.
Nick Cage as Superman is like if Loki had AIDS and put on Superman's.
Kinda.
It was bad, bro. It looked
terrible.
gross.
That whole suit was... The muscles were all prosthetic.
Yeah. Like, because it was... But it was still skinny.
Right.
It was gross.
Chantel's like the spider idea was used in Wild Wild West.
Yeah, it was. No, it was.
Yeah,
because that's the guy who wrote Superman Lives, wrote Wild Wild West, and he brought that shit in there.
And it didn't make any fucking sense in Wild Wild West either.
Dude, I remember going to see Wild Wild West with so much hope and enthusiasm. And then when it was over, I was like, what happened?
I got to tell you, that movie's so bad, I've seen it like 15 times.
That's weird.
Because it's that bad. Never drum on a white woman's boobies at a redneck ball. That's a thing Will Smith said.
There are some quotes in there that they're like, oh shit. Other than that, it's a terrible fucking movie.
It's a terrible fucking movie. All the fucking bad guys are like Southern generals.
It was awful.
Right. Yeah.
It had so much like potential, and it was like fucking Will Smith owns fucking summer blockbusters. Oh God, he dropped the ball on this one.
He dropped the ball.
Let's do a grossly production of Steampunk Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
It was exactly what it was. Like somebody was like, let's do Steampunk Blazing Saddles.
Somebody's like, oh shit, I got like $500 million.
You know who we should call? Homeless Keanu Reeves.
I don't want to do this, guys. It doesn't sound a good,
I'm
idea.
out, guys.
I feel like I'm gonna lose even more money.
I'm making pickles.
And I'm homeless, and that just I can't do it.
Got pickles to make.
I might lose my pickle jar.
I don't want to lose my pickle jar. You guys know what I do with my pickle jar.
Don't eat it. It's not a pickle.
No.
Just then, Will Smith comes in. He's like, I'll do it. Me and
Will
Jazzy
Smith.
Jeff. I'm a West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Will Smith ate homeless Keanu's pickle. That wasn't a pickle.
That'll make you slap a motherfucker.
Yeah.
No wonder he slapped poor Chris Rock. He just
Right?
ate
That
it.
was-
Did you taste that pickle? It
You
tastes
ate the
like
dookie.
shit.
It was
Yeah.
shit. It was shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Chris
She's
Rock.
got
slapped.
propecia, you bastard.
Oh,
Give me your pickle.
I love it.
Get my wife's name out of your mouth and give me a napkin to spit this poopy in.
And can I have a mint? Because you.
I want to know if anybody ever again will go up and slap a comedian.
No.
I'm sure it'll happen. If you watch YouTube and TikToks, you get to see that heckling shit gone a little too far.
Yeah.
Way more now than after the Will Smith smack. You know, like,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
yes, there was a spike of like comedians being approached like it's okay to do.
Yeah, like all of a sudden somebody opened the floodgates. Like,
How do you look at that
Oh, we can
experience?
slap them when we're offended. Neat.
How do you look at that experience and go, wait a minute? Will Smith went up and smacked that guy and it ruined his career.
oh, it's the same ones who watch a dude fucking go full fucking naked running across a baseball foot or a football field, and he gets tackled by fucking
Yeah, and they're
four
like, "I'm
grown
gonna
ass
do it
fucking
better."
men. You're like, yeah, I can do that.
I can
Yep.
do that. I'm qualified.
Taser, taser, taser.
Right.
What's that mean? Ah!
No way, bro. Like, no way.
I pissed, shit myself, and came all at the same
He
time.
went,
And now I'm
he-
going to jail.
did you see fucking Dragon Buddy go full Robin Williams just that? Yeah, Kelly, you got to cut me a clip of that. He goes, he legitimately channels fucking
It was that-
Robin Williams. He's like, "Ah!"
I've seen it. I watched those taser,
Oh,
taser,
I
taser
see.
ones. So don't tase me, bro. No, please tase the bro. I want to see it. It's hilarious. Thank you.
Will Smith's slap was a pussy slap. It kind of was, but in all fairness, if Will Smith were to punch Kid Rock,
Oh,
Kid Rock would have just been a flailing mess.
Rent
yeah.
fucking free, bro.
I might not
Not
get
a
you, but I'm gonna
single
take a piece
fucking
of you.
person this whole entire time has said shit about Kid Rock. And you're
Nobody
like,
said Kid Rock.
Kid Rock, I gotta
Did I
No,
say Kid
no.
Rock?
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of came out.
I
as-
didn't mean it.
Yes, you gotta listen to that whole thing again, bro. Rent free, bro. Let it go.
LG,
fucking
just as a
free.
reminder, Kid Rock and
Yeah.
clip it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to clip that too. Holy shit.
Rent fucking free, bro.
I do love when that
Oh.
comes up in our chat. That's
Seriously,
a
Will
special
Smith
thing.
could go up and slap Kid Rock, and you're
There's
like,
Don like me.
All right.
And
I'm
there's
the
Brady going,
J-O-E
rent
to
free,
the C-
motherfucker. Rent fucking free.
No, really. Will Smith could walk up and punch Chris Rock. And that dude is just gonna straight up lights out, fucking brain disconnected from spine. Like Chris Rock is what, like 5'3",
Yes.
and Will Smith is relatively like built decently for, you know, and he's like 6'4". Like he puts that swing on fucking Chris Rock.
twist his dick.
He's gonna twist his dick flat out.
The old
So,
Chris Rock dick twist.
I feel like the sissy slap was the way to go, because otherwise, like the assault and battery charge would have been real.
I still think he slapped the fuck out of him. I don't
No,
want no dude coming
he
up
did.
slapping the
He
fuck out of
came
me like
from
that.
way back here when he slapped him. He didn't
Oh,
just
yeah.
like give him a love tap.
And props to Chris Rock to be
Yeah,
like,
he
you should have
took it.
turned around and went, you hit like a bitch.
Yeah, yeah. Hit me again, bitch.
There is no sex in the champagne room. I missed that. That was good shit.
That was good shit. But literally, like, that went down the only way that it goes down without somebody ending up in jail. Because flat out,
I
if
didn't punch
fucking
him. It was open handed.
yeah, if Will Smith punched him like
Oh.
on national television, it wouldn't have mattered
Damn,
if
people are calling you on the chat and said, does Don think he's saying Chris Rock? Because he's still saying Kid Rock.
see, they're hearing it. It's in their
Rent
head.
Fucking
Rent free.
Rent
Kid
fucking
Rock.
free.
Fuck Kid Rock.
See, rent free, bitch. He's fucking your brain.
He does live in there rent free. I will admit it.
I love when you just spout out some memes, and the next thing you know, Brady's like, rent fucking free. I laugh harder over the rent free comment than any
Thank you. That makes it all worth it, and I will continue.
I hate Kid Rock so fucking much. Like, and it's got nothing to do with any of his accomplishments. Like, I don't deny the man any of his accomplishments. He's just an asshole.
He hates him. It's so funny.
He's just an asshole. Like who's the fucking rockin' Ted Nugent?
Rent free as well.
Rent free, yeah.
Possibly
There's a few of them that are rent free. Those two are on the top of the fucking list for this guy.
Possibly one of the most prolific baby boomer rockers out there. He's a fucking asshole. Like, he's a bad human.
I tell you what, even if you could agree with some of his politics, he is a fucking jackass.
But see,
just a slice of the politics.
The thing about Kid Rock and Ted Nugent is they're from here.
Yes.
Like, Kid Rock is from, like, I could drive to the house that Kid Rock grew up in about an hour and 20.
Right.
Ted Nugent, like 30 minutes. Like, they're from here.
Right.
And so it's not just that I know of the things that they've done. I know actual people who have known them throughout their lives. I met Kid Rock before he was even fucking famous. And he was an asshole then.
Right. So he can bob with us, suck your dick.
He was an asshole poser then because he was hanging out with real motherfuckers. And he was not that. He is a fucking, like, he claims to be like a Detroit native. He's not. He lives or grew up 45 minutes north of Detroit in the country. What's the name of the town? Romeo. Look up anybody who gives a fuck. Look up Romeo, Michigan, and tell me he's from Detroit. Anyway,
I won't.
End of rant. Isaac's fucking moist. Isaac is moist. I did it, kids. I did it.
Yay.
Lieutenant Dan. I don't know why it bothers me so much. It just does. Like,
I don't get it, dude.
I didn't even hate him until he moved to like Kentucky and started being a conservative fucking news analyst. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And then he comes back to Detroit and puts on these shows where he's like selling tickets to everybody at like the cheapest rate possible. I think they were like $20 a piece,
Through
right?
Ticketmaster.
Yeah, through Ticketmaster. You know what he was doing? He was selling his beer.
Oh, nice.
The only beer that you could buy in the stadium was his badass beer or whatever the fuck it was called.
I really enjoyed that one.
So
I haven't drank it in a long ass time.
So like he was letting the concert tickets go cheap. So that meant nobody else that worked for him was making shit for money.
Sounds about right.
And he was making all the money off the beer sales. Like, the guy's a piece of shit.
He does. He takes everything personally. It affects him. It affects Don personally. Don was at the concert for $20. He's like, I can only buy your beer? This is bullshit.
This is bullshit.
Fuck off. I was at that concert.
You can only buy the beer, dude.
And I was like, what the what? I don't know. It's just a
Kid
thing.
Rock beer. This is like redneck foot
Corey
paste.
went to school with the Nugent kids, and they were decent humans, despite Dad being a piece of shit.
I don't think she said piece of shit, but okay.
Now, my ex-wife did say that his son Toby was a dick to her one time.
I never met him.
You didn't?
No.
You never met Toby?
No, I never met any of the nudes or the Kid Rocks.
I've never met any of his kids either.
Or R. Kelly.
Thank goodness he would have pissed on you.
Yeah.
Right. That's what
Yeah.
I'm feeling safe.
But at least he told you up front, I'm going to piss on you.
No, he didn't. Dave Chappelle did.
It's on you.
In all
It's
fairness.
on
In all
you.
fairness.
Oh, that fucking makes me happy.
Little doo-doo butter.
We had a whole conversation about the Charlie Murphy and the couch thing the other day. Yo, couch. Don was at the concert. See, she gets it.
It's true. Everything Kid
John's
Rock
like, they
does
forced
is
me to
just-
fucking buy the
They
beer.
forced me to buy that terrible
Son of a
beer.
bitch. I
Kid
know I
Rock.
don't like it, and they're overcharging the fuck out of it, but I was like, I gotta keep buying it, Kid Rock, so I can hate you more.
Kid
Don't
Rock
think
wakes
I drank
up.
beer that whole. I had one beer and I was like, no.
Kid Rock wakes up every day and he's like, this is Dan guy that lives out near Detroit. I need to shit in his Cheerios.
Could you imagine?
What could I do?
Could you imagine if Kid Rock was like, listen, fuck this show. It comes up on like Fox News when he's on there. You know what? These assholes on the escape pod really got a lot of fucking shit to say.
Probably.
Apparently,
And
I
he's
live
like-
rent
I
free in
bet you
one of
he's
their
like,
heads.
yo,
Apparently,
Big Lovin's cool.
yeah.
That Don dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then fucking Tucker Carlson's like, man, that Don DellaSnooch living rent free in your fucking head, huh? Kid?
Exactly.
And Hannity's over there going, hey, right?
Hey, you know,
Here I
it's
am.
on Hannity. Hey,
Politics and shit. Right
yeah,
wing.
you know, and I make shit up. Hey,
Oh God,
Oh.
shoot me in the face. Please don't miss.
I'm gay. Which beer do I drink?
Fuck. Save me.
I love it when politics comes up and I can smell him sweat.
I'm not even sweating.
He
No,
gets
Brady's
I
so
just
fucking
mad.
like-
hate politics. With every fucking fiber in my body, I
gets-
fucking hate
He
politics.
gets so mad he breaks out in a sweat and doesn't even know it.
Kid Rock just went live. He's like,
yeah, he's bitching. Oh,
coming at
fuck.
you rent free from Don's head.
We're gonna edit the whole last 11 minutes of this show off.
No, you're not.
No.
When have you ever
Let it
fucking
go.
edited?
Let it go. We're not editing shit.
Fuck.
Fuck it, leave it in. All right, let's say goodbye to everybody.
Thank you, Jesus.
Bye,
All right,
everybody.
First off, goodbye, Kid Rock.
Bye with a
Not
bye.
really, though. You know the truth, Kid Rock. You're still up here, buddy.
Let's say goodbye to the coffee guy.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. Goodbye, coffee
Fuck
fucker.
your large vente.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Fuck you guys.
Fuck are you guys?
I haven't
Fuck.
stopped smiling in about
But
15
we would
minutes.
fuck with everybody.
Because you've been talking about politics,
That was like this long.
but you still got to get in there. Well, how many episodes have we done? 140 something? You're like, I got my politics in there.
Oh, right
Hashtag
blooper.
save Dave.
Hashtag butt plugs. Penis.
Hashtag Superman sperm.
Hashtag
Fuck yeah,
field
dude.
blowers
It's like a
off of
loaded
the ceiling.
shotgun.
Yeah. Apparently, we decided Superman's dick is 6.5 inches long.
But Tina wants 8.
Tina,
Was that
one of
Tina
they-
or Shanti?
Tina's
One of them
got
wanted.
a deep roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, she does. So maybe
Yeah.
that's why she wants to 8. She's
Yeah.
like,
Put the
look,
cheese
I'm
in
giving you
Arby's
the
sauce,
goods.
please. No Arby's sauce. No horsey
Mhm.
sauce either.
Mhm.
It's that
Whoa.
big Montana. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
Mhm.
I'll tell you
That's
what,
gross.
horsey sauce has a new meaning to me now. Ugh.
Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does.
I'm not fucking lying, dude. I go to our TikTok and I watch that clip. Literally, it's probably a minute long clip,
It's so
but I
funny.
only listen to up until we talk for a little bit, and then you do Tina in the chat. Me and this guy are like, fucking Tina. Tina's so fucking awesome. Tina, I got a pussy like a roast beef sandwich. I fucking lose it every fucking day. I have
said that out
watched that
loud.
since that episode. It is the absolute it. I'm gonna start posting it so everybody can just watch it in
Yeah,
the Facebook group. Like
yeah.
almost every day. I'm gonna try to
You
remember,
should do that.
and I'm gonna downgrade it so it's just that part. It's just gonna be that first 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
And
good
that's all it
laugh
is.
and a
Like a
valuable
roast beef.
lesson. Know what you're reading. Don't just
And-
read right off the teleprompter.
And I
Thank
wanna
you. And
know-
good night. Suck my dick, San Diego.
I want to know when somebody comes out with the fucking screen name for their fucking Xbox Live or PlayStation Live, and it's gonna be Horsey Sauce Bukkake.
or hashtag open face pastrami sandwich.
Oh,
Oh, that's a lot of
Ooh.
characters. How,
Ooh, is
can
that
you have
mustard?
open face pastrami sandwich?
Oh God!
Smirking
It's got-
Bear, have you
Oh,
watched the clip? Watch the clip
Yeah, you
every
gotta
day
watch-
and tell
yeah.
me it doesn't fucking brighten your day.
Yeah, you definitely.
Like if you're just like today sucks, go to our TikTok, watch that one fucking video and
As
be like,
a-
oh, everything's
Yeah, and I had to read it in the ad voice too. Like, as a pussy, as a roast
Yeah,
beef.
no, like-
He did, too.
my God, I can't breathe.
Here at Arby's, we make sure that you have the horsey sauce
Oh,
bukkake.
he's very much the movie man introducing you to the
Ooh.
fucking movie.
That's my favorite.
It's that.
Would
it's
you like some
BB's
extra horsey sauce? I'll go get the
It's the
horse.
fucking best.
This week on The Voice, Arby's roast beef pussy.
Hell
Like, what
yeah.
the fuck?
Open face with cheese.
So good.
Whoa,
So
hey,
good.
gross.
Oh, jeez. This
Fermented.
fucking show.
It's the best, dude.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hey, what do you got?
Bios.link
Wait, next week.
/ATSW,
What are we
the
doing
escape
next week?
pod. Oh,
Is
no,
next
shit.
week? Next week.
Next-
Oh,
Brady's fucking tablets watch is yelling at. Which one is it? Your tablet, your watch, or your
it
phone?
was my watch,
Siri's on them all.
right?
Bitches everywhere.
So next week, what are we doing? Because the
Week after, we're doing Flash.
Do we have a
Not
show
Flash,
next week that we have planned?
No, we didn't have anything planned.
that's what I'm asking.
I think we don't have a plan next week.
The
So
plan is
if
the
anybody in
plan.
the chat has an idea,
Yeah.
let us know. Be at least before this weekend, and then we'll fucking.
Except for
do
you,
it.
Lunar Girl, because we know you're just gonna go running the other way.
Yeah,
with
you're gonna
that
go tell Dave and
information.
Jason what we're
So
gonna
if you
do.
have an idea, message us.
Not
We
Kelly.
gotta bypass the LG.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's a fucking shame.
We
Oh,
always
can we
have a
do the
plan.
one I talked about? We'll gauge
Yes.
the chat.
Yes, we totally can.
You don't even know what the fuck
Oh,
I'm talking about.
The sportsy one.
Oh, I fucking love it. He does know what the fuck I'm talking about. Boom. Yeah, dude.
Ah, man. Fucking chance gingers.
It's the worst, bro. And then there's soulless, bro.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Like, I don't want this penis anymore. I want a little poo poo, and I don't even give a fuck because I don't care about my
How do you
life
know I
myself.
want a little pretty poo? Pretty
Because you want it to
Did
be
you say
fucking
pretty poo?
crammed full of shit, dude.
poo?
Finger
You
bang
say
bang.
pretty poo.
No, I said pooty poo.
Pooty poo.
Pooty poo.
How do you know I want a little pretty poo?
Because you
Poo-
want that
now I
shit.
can't
See, you
unsay
can't
pretty
even.
poo.
Don't worry about it.
I might want a
We don't know what's
big
going on.
Montana.
No, we're not doing best one-liners, Mikey.
Live
We
action
tried to do
mermaid.
shit like that. It
That's
just
a
doesn't
hard
translate
no.
to a podcast very
Didn't
well.
we do an episode about
We did.
one-liners?
We did something very similar. It does not translate to the
Similar, yeah.
podcast.
No, we don't. do
Unless
it
you
right.
have the full clips of the fucking thing, it just doesn't work. It doesn't land.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
Spider-Man is on the 14th. That is 2 weeks.
Yep. Spider-Man's coming up. And what's the other movie?
Flash.
The Flash.
The Flash.
We'll be
yes.
covering those when they come out.
We're gonna get into some DC universe kind of shit leading up into the Flash at some point, and then we're gonna have Rebels. We're gonna do Rebels season 2. No,
Oh,
that's what's
well,
next
hey,
week.
June. Yeah,
That's what I'm
June.
asking. But next week is not June. Next week is the 31st.
Oh,
June is
Oh,
yes,
it's the
you're
31st,
right. Yes,
correct,
next
correct,
week we can do
yes.
whatever you want.
cool.
Shit, yeah. Just do it.
Smirking Bear Studios, love it. You'd say horror movie topic. I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I'm not a horror movie
He's
guy,
not.
so like I'm not gonna want to.
Which is funny as hell that he sends me this We're Alive podcast to get me into is a straight horror genre, and it's a beautiful podcast. So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
it's-
he's not a horror movie.
I'm just not. My
Dan
uh,
is the only one that's playing Jedi Survivor at the moment.
Finished.
yes. So and then
Also, he
Star
is-
Wars games, we have kind of talked about them on the show before. We've had episodes where we've talked about video games.
Mhm.
We haven't gone specifically into Star Wars games.
And
'Cause
as
being
these
real
guys
about that-
play it, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, but being real about the whole Star Wars video games, we don't pretend to be what we're not here at the Escape Pod. I
Didn't we-
don't have a whole lot of Star Wars game knowledge. Like I didn't play the original Battlefront 2. I'm being honest with that. I played fucking X-Wing on PC when it first came out, like literally playing on a
Yeah.
PC. I played that X-Wing fighter squadron or whatever the fuck that was, but like I don't have a tremendous knowledge of the Star Wars library, so I would kind of be cheating you that conversation because I don't have a lot to talk about, and I don't want to give that.
Did we do Saturday morning cartoons with Dave and Jason, or was that after school cartoons?
Saturday morning.
Was it?
We're supposed to do
We're still
after.
waiting on
Yeah,
after
we're
school.
doing
Yeah.
after school ones with
Yeah.
Dave and Jason. We just haven't come back to that yet.
So we've already done it, Corey. Like 6 months ago, 8 months ago. No, it had to have been a year and a half ago, probably.
I'm
And
not sure.
to Lunar Girl's Broken Lizard, I watched Quasi. It's hit or miss.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I know who Broken Lizard is.
Yeah,
I know who they are
on Hulu.
but I don't know about their show.
Yeah, there's a movie on Hulu called Quasi. It's basically the Hunchback of Notre Dame kind of movie. It's funny. It's Super Troopers type funny, but it is hit or miss. And
but it's not.
Bye, Isaac. Thanks for coming out of the woods, buddy.
Oh, you let him down.
No, I didn't. He got what he needed. He got tired of hearing your bullshit. So he's like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Maybe he's saying let him down from the trees, and now he's going back up.
He did. Right? He's like, fuck, that guy lives in that guy's fucking pussy ass
I'm
brain
going back
rent
to
free.
my
I got to get
Bob
the fuck out of here. I don't know how Brady's safe.
Fucking Bob with
He's trying to save himself, dude.
Fuck you.
No.
Bullet Train was a very good movie for
Bullet Train was good.
22. Surprise.
Is that the one
movie
with
Netflix.
is
Brad
that the
Pitt.
one with Brad Pitt?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to see that. So
It's
maybe we
good.
do that
It's good,
because
dude.
I want to see that. Have you
It's a-
so you guys have both seen it?
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll do it. I'll get it. We'll
Fucking
watch it this weekend.
surprise movie. It was actually
Bullet
one
Train
of the
next
best.
week.
Came out.
Bullet Train
Train.
next week.
Bullet Train next week.
All right, let's do it.
But I want to add this to the list because we are those in our nerddom and fandom. I do want to go with like a top 5 athletes list, covering all the sports, all the genres. I know boxing, MMA, you guys might have some people out in that world. I don't know, but I'd like to do that because sports. I know we talk about the Michigan, we talk about Raiders, Lions,
All mine are Tom Brady.
Giants. We talk about
Giants,
those
yep.
things, but I would very much to know, Dragon Buddy, like he lives over there. I want to know those guys that he grew up liking. You lived in Michigan. I kind of grew up all over the place. So I know you're going to have a very heavy
It's Tom Brady at
Tom
Michigan,
Brady
then Tom Brady for the Patriots, and then Tom Brady for the
If you could
Buccaneers.
peek into our chats, there was a lot of Tom Brady to dick sucking going on today. It was crazy, like full on cup the balls all the way, relax and throw.
All right, I just said that to fuck with you. Let's wrap up.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
No, Michael Jordan, Isaac. Michael Jordan.
No, midget jaw.
Midget Jew.
Oh, midget
That's
Jew?
awesome.
Is it like the bear Jew?
The Bear Jew.
Wow,
Talking
you
about
inglorious bastard.
Oh
you.
man, we could do Inglorious Bastards, but there's no way that none of us say something that wouldn't end up getting us canceled.
Yeah, it's probably best.
It really pushes it.
They
I
say
thought
a-
about Pulp Fiction in the same way, where I was like, we could do Pulp Fiction. Nope.
I think we could do Pulp Fiction.
I don't know that we could.
probably pull that off only because the movie isn't based around that. Inglorious Bastards is based on that, like very odd.
Yeah. But talking about fucking I just said
I feel honored, Isaac. Thank you, buddy. If fucking Isaac ever has an Ewok as a child, he's gonna
that's
name
a
him
good one.
Brady, dude.
Oh, nice.
That's fucking
Nice.
sweet.
yeah, that feels real.
No, that feels real good.
Absolutely. Any furry child should be named Brady.
Right. I like that.
Yes, absolutely. All right, let's fucking wrap this up.
You've said that like 3 times.
Yeah, no, but we're just gonna keep
Wrap it
talking
up.
because that's what we always fucking do.
Right.
Hey,
It's
I'm
true.
about done. Yeah, but what if?
So, hey, if you haven't seen it, Bullet Train, that's what we're going to do next
Yep.
week. And then the week after that, we're doing Rebels season 2. So if you need to catch up, you got 2 weeks catch up. We're going to hit that Rebels after the Bullet Train.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited for the Bullet Train because I forgot about that movie. I
Oh,
really
so
wanted to
good.
see it.
You're gonna
It's
love
a
it.
good
Yes,
movie.
dude. It looked fun. The commercials look phenomenal. So
You're
I'm
gonna
hyped
love
on
all of it.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
So, with that being said,
Calm the fuck down, Isaac. Calm the
with
fuck
that being said, calm the fuck down, Isaac.
First and foremost,
Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
Fuck yeah.
may the force,
May
be,
the
with
force
you.
be with you.
And
Go
go
blue.
blue.
Hell yeah.
I am Groot.
I am Goo.
I love you guys.
I am Goo.
Ah. The other time.
Penis.
See? Stupid ass.
They can hear him.
You're dumb, Don.